Do you like it? Do you like it? Are you there now? Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? Is anybody there? I hope that it is. I can't tell. I don't have a single clue because I forgot to move the chat actually closer to the side of the screen where I remember to read it, which made my eyes go absolutely insane. Can anybody hear me? Welcome to the first time I'm doing Tier Talks, otherwise known as the mostly focused I'm not playing game stream, where I sit here and talk and chat and listen and communicate with you, talk about things. Why is this music so bloody loud? Why, the first one I tested was fine. Damn you. Just hang on. Wait. There you go. Wait, no, even more. A little bit more. There you go. Welcome! It's off without a hitch. Straight away, you know? No issues here at all. We haven't had any problems. It's fine. Welcome. First of its type. I'm starting to lose my absolute mind. I hope you're doing good. Ooh, itchy. All of a sudden. I didn't know what to do today. I wasn't fully in the mood, surprisingly, to start something as air quotes stressful as Crash Bandicoot. So I'm here, doing this, giving it a go and seeing how it goes over. You know, usually it's the cliche of, oh, like. I don't want you to do that unless you are, like, one for one enjoying this and do want to see more of it. Alright? And I mean that. I'm not just saying it. That isn't manipulative or mental bloody gymnastics. Try and figure out what I can try and say to get the most. Like, just for real. Only like this. If you think it's good and you want to see more. That's it, really. That's about all there is already liked. Well, I mean, there you go. There's that. There's that. The complete and utter immediate faith that this will be good. We'll see if you retract that by the end. Nobody would blame you. Oh, we'll be doing the Vampire Survivors DLC in the future. I do want to do Vampire Survivors at some point. Vampire Survivors. I do. But I don't know, it's one of those things where that is sensory overload for the brain, and I'm feeling that already. Just on an average I'm awake basis. No, see, that's not the next button. There you go. The hell was that? Vocals in my Halo soundtrack? Shut up. Don't brrr at me. I was about to ask if I even have the right alerts on. There it is. Thank you very much, Shadow Master, you generous git. Best accidental YouTube discovery ever. How? Like, unless it's YouTube Shorts, camera's a little bit off. That's the wrong way, mate. Unless it's YouTube Shorts, where apparently the main star of that is, if you haven't got anyone followed, is Matt Damon. How the hell do you accidentally discover? I mean, then again, isn't that all the YouTube now I think about it? But I guess it's more of I just feel like, how does that happen these days? How's that happen now in modern day YouTube? With my channel at the very least, good lord. Anyway, Vampire Survivors, yeah. Yeah, I do want to do that at some point. As said, there's a lot going on in that. There's a lot going on when you got to think. There's a lot going on just visually. And how you doing, Professor Ukulele? Len, every single bloody body, some crazy unit, $5, what's happening here? This! It's 2012? Okay, fair, never mind. Sorry, the way you worded it, even though I know you've been here before, made it sound as if it was a recent thing. Maybe rediscovery is what my brain was putting in the blank space there. But still, my bad. Also, Mika, you did hear a thunder crash. I forgot to turn the audio off for Destiny that's on in the background, which I'll probably actually start playing at some point. Whether or not it's, like, on screen or not, I don't know. I just realised it took that long to come on screen. What can you do? Maybe 1 year Stream Elements and YouTube will work together and make everything actually work. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 4. Yeah, sure. I'm not against it. I don't know. Maybe that'll be something that we, break out the couch for and do a group stream of. Even though technically, you know, in the group streams you've seen, we're all playing on a different computer. But, you know, we'll all be back there. I'll figure out a microphone setting that'll work. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't done it yet. But yeah. Oh, I was about to ask if you were streaming Destiny Cheese. Yes. Yes and no. It isn't... I mean, it could be on screen, because, you know, I can... Bloody hell. I can come over and I can... I can do... Is that going to work? I can do that, and you can see it in the corner. You know, the focus... What the hell? Is not that. I just put that in a folder. Okay, then I did not know I could do that. I did not mean to do that. What the hell? Whoops. So yeah, could do. It'd be an on screen, but yeah, it is what it is. I wonder when Kadikra is going to make a new video and hopefully he mentions you. Why the hell would he mention me? I'm washed, dude. I fell off. You're on my way. Why are you on the way? I'm doing solo lost sectors for a helmet with good stats. It's never going to bloody happen, I'll tell you. That's what I will be doing at some point. Bloody... Donkey frigging Kongs! Thank you, Happy the Kobold. Did a bit of math and I can give you a bit, just not as much as I'm used to. Stop it. Everyone else new here, this is the only streamer who will say don't donate and mean it fully. It's why we love this boy. Also like the stream. Thank you very much. You keep saying how you need your money for this, that, and the other vacays, right? Even though it's not a vacay, technically, as you said, but still it is. Save your money for that, will you? Please. For the love of God. Cheers for the 200 Donkey Kongs. I forgot what I usually say. Coin sound bloody hell. $30 bloody that is. Cheers. I'll spend that on... hopefully not takeout tonight, tomorrow, well, the day after. Maybe. Recently watched a scary multiplayer video you could... I don't know, you did. Could not stop myself from laughing. Keep up the great work. Glad you liked it. Glad you liked it, seriously. I changed the thumbnail for that today, just because I feel like generic ha-ha cartoon face really doesn't do the best job. So I just put the, the bit where the elders, or whatever they're called, the greybeards, suddenly fused into a literal YMCA visualization. So yeah. Of course I'll be doing the Elden Ring DLC. I was about to say that. I meant to give you an update. That's kind of like one of the benefits of this one, where I've not got much else going on. I can tell you about what I've been working on. I mean, you already know, technically, what I'm working on. I mean, you've seen me stream it. If I've streamed it, I'm working on it. But Elden Ring, right? Because you said to do it segmented because you want it more often, and that makes a lot of sense, especially with how much bloody content I was staring down the barrel of. Because Luke already cut it down. Except for, like, a last segment of it, but whatever. And there was already 2 hours of cut down content just from the beginning of the game to Renala. So that's the first segment you're gonna get. I don't know how, like, timeline-wise, what'll be the next bookended area. Obviously, Renala to something. Shut up. That one's bloody obvious. You're not clever. What is this music? What is this? Sorry. Oh, there you go. It's got better now. Thank you. I was starting to get on my nerves. I wonder, how is your thoughts on the hacking minigame in Frontiers? It kind of gives me Tour vibes. I didn't get why it was where it was, but yeah, it was nice. I've always liked games like that, to be fair. That style, like Ikaruga, Gallagher. I don't know what else. I know there's like Space Invaders, I'm sure some will say. I've always liked that style of game. It's awesome. I love the ones where you get a ridiculous level of like, oh, I'm buff. You know? I haven't played a game like that. Like, that's the actual game for a long... long bloody time. So that little, you know, mini inclusion really was... yeah, bollocks here. I nailed it. That is the first time I tried to time those the other way around, and I got it right in bloody one. I don't have a round of applause, so I'll just, Mad King, what the hell? Why? You didn't call... you know, let's see what the... hang on. Oh, what the hell? Not going to show Destiny. Accidentally hits the gameplay button instead of the bloody hangout screen. Lol. Oh, sorry. Lol. Mad King. Evening, lad. Glad to see you recovered from the brain rot that was forspoken. Also, yes, that Skyrim video was hilarious. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, go do it now. It's a solid one. It's great. It's grand. That's what everyone's saying. All the reviews are in. Everything from Mad King to... chat. Thank you very much, Gooseman. Bloody hell. Why does this not work anymore? Oh, of course that doesn't work anymore. It's not on that computer. I'm trying to bloody play and pause my music on this one with that one. I'm done. Frig me, man. Save your money. $121 that is, for the record, if anyone cares. Really enjoyed that, by the way. I want to get to work... I don't know when, because I want to try and not, like, spam you with group stuff all at once and make people think that's what I'm doing. Same way when there was nothing but 4 souls at once. That was actually the plan, and it didn't go over well, but still. There's an Elden Ring thing that needs making from our group Elden Ring. Like, and there'll be one made from all of it eventually. Same as, well, I say same as Skyrim. That was the plan, until it died a death immediately. Which it did. Immediately. But yeah, is that your name on this? I'm adding you. I'm going to need you to leave at some point, you twit. But no, not that one. There you go. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. What was I going to say? What was I going to... Where the hell was I? Yeah, so there'll be a whole Elden Ring video of all that we do. There'll be, I said would have been one for Skyrim, but it's a little unstable, so it'll be few and far between. But eventually, we'll probably end up doing that enough times more to make another video on it. But yeah, the Elden Ring thing I would have made sooner, as said, but just kind of worried. Not maybe worried isn't the word. I just don't want to spam it with one thing over and over again. That's why I like the idea of the segmented stuff. That way I can do all of Elden... Well, all the Sonic Frontiers, I meant to say, in one, next. And then the segmented thing of Elden Ring, or the other way around, whatever. And then you got two there, that's variety, you got the group thing there, and then the last few is like, there's a good selection of things, you know? As opposed to it just being all the same bloody thing over and over and over and over and over and over. But either way, that's a very long-winded way of saying thank you so much for saying that you enjoyed it. More of that coming, without it being the only thing that's coming. Brain, just try to suppress the bedroom-related joke there. Abroid, nice to see you, by the way. Thank you for the 3-4. 340. I hate Stream Elements, it doesn't put the 0 at the end. We're doing Discovery Stories. I found this channel in 2018 when I went to England to do my master's degree. What the hell, I must have distracted you from that. I hope you did it. Now back across the world, I'm still here. Nice to see you. Nice to hear from you, Aproid. It's been a little bit. Shadow Master, I'm just going to do my impression of Mr. Beast and give you money. You get rid of my glasses as well, without breaking or stealing them. Cheers for the support, man. And she touched the sky. Is that... Yeah, thank you for the Tier 2 Team Helper membership. Thank you very much. Bloody hell, it's boiling in here. I'm going to open the window real quick. I'll be a sec. Yeah, sorry. I'm loving this music, by the way. Also, I stayed home today, if multiplayer things I wanted to do. Destiny, for me, in terms of what I have intentionally planned for playing in the background. Ow! Maybe in the corner. There you go. I'll get used to that one of these days. Been on this camera, I don't know how long. Yeah, I'm doing Lost Sectors for that. But maybe, who knows. Iron Banner ain't happening, mate. I've already done everything I needed to do, unless there's something good there. Two is similar, by the way, to the Sonic Frontiers thingy minigame. We'll see Dave takes on subterranean animism on lunatic difficulty. Words lost on me. You're living in Utah with the two banging Cummins. You'd have just screamed after opening the window. That wasn't intentional. Bet 2KO1 cheers for the subscription. You subscribed while this was on screen? Yeah, that's gas. They were on another video, right? They're not here. They're on another video and hit that button. Cheers. Thanks very much. If I consider playing Titanfall, the server's still up for that. EA has just cancelled bloody Apex Mobile, something else I've forgotten. EA is going like cancel mad. If the servers are still being used for Titanfall, I'm amazed. No, they actually are here. How you doing? That's mental. Have you seen the massive dick the Cloud Striders have? I know that's not a euphemism. Anyone getting into Destiny, that's a new like 12-foot tall character race that we've got. Nice to know that they're hung more than Shax? I don't know. Who's supposed to have a big dick in Destiny at the minute? I don't bloody know. Just keep screaming, sure your neighbours wouldn't mind. What, when the window's shut and it's triple glazed and soundproofed? Yeah. Well, not soundproofed, whatever it's sound treated. I don't know what it is for glass. Yeah, maybe. When it's open, right, I'm not so sure. That's not going to stay open too long. Crikey. People walk their dogs down here as well. I don't even make them jump. Check Discord. Okay, here we are. I was going to say, I was going to thinking about doing a Google. Crikey, mate. That's some crotch meat. Why does that... Hang on. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, there you go. You tell me, right? No, we'll do the full thing, then we'll zoom in. We don't want to go crazy here. Right, look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's fair. And then you get this right here, which is the Destiny logo as a cock and a codpiece. That's... If that's abs, right, they've got a hernia. Someone needs to go to the doctor there. I don't know what that's about. That's nuts. Literally, actually. At least 2/3. That's something. I saw that picture and, you know what, for once, I didn't notice it immediately, so I'm maturing, maybe. Something to that effect. Who knows? That's a choice, mate. Just have a whole basement of unused workout equipment. No, we use it all the time now. And if you still have it as a cat hanger area or just collecting dust, it's funny, the gym actually was more used by the cats when we first set it up than us. The testament to that is the bench press we've got. It's just completely clawed to pieces. But yeah, we actually use it. I'm in it like every other day at least. I've been every day this week, I think, unless I'm insane. He says 3 days in, like, that's impressive, but still. Yeah, look, let me show you my air quotes progress of working out. It's not impressive at all, right? Frig me! Alright, look at that. That's all I got going on. I've added a bit of depth to the top of my tits. That's it. Oh, friggin' hell! Thank you, Realm Wars! Code? That seems like a perfect bloody channel name to do a sponsor. Hello, Brett, good to see you. It's minus 21 degrees in Wyoming right now. It's binary here. I wish it were that cold here. I wish it were that cold. I'm wishing you the best staying warm, because I imagine you don't want it to be cold with the way you said it. Get warm soon. But that's the best of my workout. That's it. I actually have, like, some muscle on here, and it's not just rib and fat. Ace, right? Way to go after owning a gym for I don't know how bastarding long. Also, random, but I hope Icy's doing well. I feel like I haven't heard or seen from him in a while. I should probably give him a message. I'm terrible at that. I'm terrible at staying in touch with people. It isn't like I need other people to initiate because I'm like, no, they must make themselves worth my time. I just mean I forget. And I feel like I'm bugging them, but I just realised I haven't spoken to or heard from him in a while. Hope he's doing good. Do you remember a really weird dream from any point in your life? Several, yeah, hang on, I'll get back to you on that one. What the hell? Can I feel like I owe you an apology, Brett? What? Been slammed with work, that's why I haven't been here to throw money at you. You're busy. Your life is too crowded to be able to watch these streams, meaning you don't get to enjoy them, and you're the one apologising to me. Cheers! Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it, but you do not need to be doing that. Take care of yourself. Wish you the best. I wish you a less cramped schedule soon. Pissing out, you didn't do anything. Thank you for the support. That's not necessary at all. It's literally like saying, I've been to the cinema for a while, let me just buy 10 tickets and not go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do I remember the first time I watched a Seal video? Yes and no. I do, but I don't remember when it was. Right, dreams. Yeah, I feel like I remember dreams more than I do my actual life at the time I had them. I distinctly remember having a dream where I looked out the window, there was a UFO and the sky was red and it was coming down, and then, you know, because it's a dream and it makes no sense, the alien, even though it only just got there, was immediately swing my head left and it's just at the bedroom door, and it crushes me, but then I'm fine, and I'm just, it's like, actually, it just moved the camera of my eyes into the floor, and I'm just looking around. I remember that. There's so many dreams. I remember, like, a franchise, a series of dreams of nightmares, actually, being chased by E.T. Cheers, Steven Spielberg. For me, that was a horror film, you prick. Those noises were gross. It looked like it had poo for the texture of its skin. Didn't like it. But yeah, no, I have dreams that I remember still, like, pretty vividly. Some snapshots, some I remember the whole damn dream. That's nuts. Mind if I send you a Bungie friend request? I don't really give a shit. In the nicest way, go for it, yeah. Like, literally, bloody goosey Professor Ukulele just came in like a tit. And I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll add you. Yeah, I don't know if there's a limit on that. I don't really add that many people on it. Just because I usually play with the same people all the time. But yeah, I was chased by E.T. all the bloody time. I don't know if anybody else had this. This is a weird one here. But anybody else have, like, you know the concept of lucid dreaming? We're off on one here. The concept of lucid dreaming where you can control what happens. I'm convinced I had fake ones of those because I got so obsessed with the idea of one that I think I was dreaming about the concept of it without actually doing it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a nightmare. You know you're in a nightmare and you think to yourself, oh no, when's the scary bit coming? And then that thought makes the scary bit turn up. Shut up. You ever had that? Anybody else have that where in the dream you are air quotes responsible for the nightmare starting because you thought this is that, and then it'll happen, and then, I don't know how else to word that. That's the best I've got. That's a struggle. It's like the realization that you're in the nightmare and oh no, where is it, and then makes it turn up. I've just repeated myself. I need to catch up as well. Dan Cart, thank you for the membership. I did see you say that you didn't realize you weren't membered here because it was technically the same streams, but you know, it's on a different channel. Thank you, Goose. Go Soldier with a 5. Curious, you're going to play Hogwarts Legacy? If I do, which I might, I don't know what's the price of the game. Give me a sec. Sorry. 50 quid. I'll be donating 500. I don't know what a good trans bloody charity is. Somebody tell me what the best one would be. I'll be donating bloody 10 times the amount to a trans charity if I do, because, you know, bollocks to... It's not going to make a lick of difference, really, me buying that game to that stupid bloody Every time on Twitter, I swear I see something from JR. Wait, what? J.R. Tolkien? You idiot. J.K. Rowling. Nearly. Those abbreviations are nearly there. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Every time it's something hateful and ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, if that happens, which might happen, then yeah, I'll do it. Hi-Fi Rush, no. Not because it's bad. It's a great game. I hate rhythm games. For content. Because I need to focus that much on it that I can't do this and that at the same time. So unless you just want to see a man play the game, that's it. Will not be happening. Oh! Ow. But yeah, dream-wise, I remember way too many. Way too bloody many. I don't even know when Hogwarts comes out. I was just on Steam, for Christ's sake. When does it come out? 10th. One of those things, man. I don't want to... I don't want to, like, put the message across that I don't care about the message it sends, that game being a thing, considering who it comes from and the bullshit you keep saying. And I don't want to be, like, that fucking... the equivalent of, oh, all lives matter. We're like, oh, no, you played Activision games, you're supporting Bobby Kotick and all that shit. I don't want to pull that card, either, because that's not helpful. So instead, anytime I cover it, I will use the excuse to promote the right causes and... fuck the stupid cow at the beginning of every video. Not literally, obviously. Don't think she's into that. People that hateful just don't have a sex life. There's a self-game end helpline. Wait, what? Do you mean self-help? I'm losing my mind. It's a self-game end... I'm just going to Google those words. Thank you, Ghost Soldier. Let me just... Why have I got all these tabs open? Sweet mother of God. Why have I got a YouTube creator's email? We've improved channel memberships? Hang on, mate. I've got to read this. Right, yeah. Here's what YouTube does with their community guidelines, whatever. They literally just throw it out to you like 3 months after the things they did and pretend it's all new. Abyss Beast. Every time I look away, there's another one. Have you been holding up? Also, what was the most scarring dream you can remember? Scarring? Probably the first ET one. It stuck with me for the next 10, 15 years. Oh, Game End. Oh, I see what you mean. TOS friendly version of saying, I should have got that. Bloody hell, I'm stupid. I'm dumb as frig. I don't know why I needed to be told that. Cheers, Len, for translating one of the most obvious things. I've seen YouTube titles these days. I should have definitely got that. But I've been good, Abyss Beast. But seriously, the dream, I guess, would be the ET one. There wasn't anything necessarily terrible or horrible about it. Oh, I guess there was one at one point where it was, because I don't know how old I was when this. Oh, forgot I've called you Len again. This happens every bastard in time. It was Lord Quirdy, not... Literally, you two. Every time I get you mixed up. You dare to have a name beginning with L. I don't know if I was like 14, 15, 16. I had a bloody dream where I met someone. I was like, oh, it's your relationships. And then, you know, you wake up, they're not there. If that counts as most scarring, maybe that. But probably E.T. I had a recurring nightmare. This is from Cyber Cobra. Nightmare element, which was these monster hands that would tickle me, dropping from a dark ceiling. Yeah, you know what? In my nightmares, when I got caught, it was tickling that would send me over the edge and wake me up like that was a bad thing. It's funny these days. I don't even mind it. Anyway, and in dreams where that wasn't an option, they were no joke. Airdropped in with jets. And every time I heard the jets in a dream, I knew. My head's gone. I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm not trying to make fun, but that is absurd, isn't it? It's got to be funny looking back at the very least. What am I listening to here? I've got Halo Nightclub Edition. Alright. If this stream ends up getting demacked, alright? It's this playlist's fault. What have you been into? You've been sharing a home like 5.5 years? I'm terrible. Like, it's not like I forget anniversaries. I know the dates that it happened. I just don't know how many it's been. You know? Time for me is like either the longest or quickest thing depending on what I'm thinking about. Like, the fact it's 2023 now, and COVID and all that bullshit, it's like, really? That's 3 years already now? What? How? That's insane. Meanwhile, I think about the concept of time compared to, like, Destiny. It's like, holy shit, we're going on forever. When's Lightfall? It's all to do with how much you think about it. I saw that tweet. Say that, like it went viral and you're gonna know it as soon as I say it. Saw a tweet, bloody moaning like, oh, a month of 2023 has gone by already. That's scary. How is it? You just haven't thought about 2023 every day of the bloody year. You had more important things going on than that. Daft. Cheers again all for the support, by the way. This is nuts. I watched Doc play Callisto Protocol, Dark Bane. How was that? This playlist's something. And it's one of those things, I didn't enjoy the way Dead Space, like, played, but I could watch it and enjoy it. So I'm gonna say that's probably the same for Callisto Protocol, and I'm probably gonna go nowhere near it. Days drag, years fly. Yeah, pretty much. That's the way to put it. Usually. If ever you want to make time slow down and speed up simultaneously, right, watch TikToks or YouTube Shorts, which is what I did today. As said, for some reason, Matt Damon is the star of that. He turned up in, like, if I watched 30, he turned up in 15 of them. The overall progress of watching it and paying attention to the time, it felt like, right, I'd managed to just make completely slow down time. I mean completely, 100%. Then by the time I was done, and I realised when I started, it went like that. How do those two things exist at the same time? How's that possible? It's the same as bloody days drag, years fly in TikTok terms. How's it going, Brett? Thank you, Dan Cart. Weird dream thing was when I was on holiday and found a cave under a tree full of lemons with arms and legs covered in, I think, blood trying to kill me. This was reoccurring for a while too. Fun times. I feel like I've opened a Pandora's box of nightmare talk or dream talk here. Nuts. Still find it funny how you gave Forsaken a full stream but not Dead Space. I know, it's nuts. It's nuts. I needed to see what more Forspoken had. I was gonna say, you said Forsaken. I thought I got that wrong. It's you, Len. And I know it's not. I'm reading it right now. Ugh. Don't know what's going on with that. I've ever had sleep paralysis. I think once or twice, full drag. It's where you wake up and you're convinced what you're looking at's a demon, and then your eyes actually start working again. And then you actually see what you're looking at. It's like, oh, it was towels on top of the wardrobe. Or it's, oh, it was my school bag and hoodie on my wardrobe. Obviously, different times in my life there. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. I did have that, sorry. I remember it vividly. It's so weird. It's really weird. Really, really weird. You know what I find weird? The weirdest, while we're still on this, because I might just cap off this bloody sleep discussion here. Maybe not, though. Thank you, Sierra the Gamer, by the way. Cheers so much. Maybe I'm the only one that experiences this. Probably not. But why is it? You know, if you're in the middle of, like, somewhat of a dream, or somewhat of a thought, or, you know, like when you're falling asleep and it isn't a dream, but it's whatever's going on there, the beginning of one where it's formulating and playing in front of you. How is it that the act of being woken up doesn't snap you out of it, but it's like you get a little warning you're being woken up? Because I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's like the colours or the image or whatever intensifies, but like there's this build-up to like, oh, I've just been snapped awake. It isn't... You aren't just... Now you're awake. You've got this weird ramping up or fading in and fading out where it's like you know you're about to wake up before you've woken up. What the hell is that? Feels like you're time traveling. So how did I know I was going to wake up before I was woken up? Because the thing that woke me up hasn't happened yet, but I already started waking up, but it didn't. And I don't just have that with bloody dreams or falling asleep or whatever. Swear I have that with just life. I have no idea. It's like a loading time, isn't it? Not a clue. Anyway, yeah. Welcome. Welcome to that. Time dilation. Your brain is faster in processing the dream than actual time. So you can put words to it, but I still don't get it. You know what I mean? You can explain it, but I still can't wrap my head around that concept. That was nice. Didn't expect that to go on. I can't remember who it was now. Somebody made the Mr. Beast joke, or I did. I wanted to talk about that. Like, why? Why is the internet, Twitter more than anything, I guess? Twitter's a cesspool. Twitter's just filled with a bunch of freaks that can't smile. How the hell are people mad about Mr. Beast curing 10,000 people of blindness? How? Now, people that are confused about it, and then, you know, we're getting upset at the... It's like, why am I mad? Why did you... I don't understand it. And then they formulate that thought. It's because you're mad that someone who's you know, in that position, had to come and do it. But there are people actually mad at him. I don't get it. I do not get it. At all. Brain processes faster in sleep than awake. I've got another one for you. We're gonna run back to it, actually. But I don't get it. I don't know if there's much to talk about there other than just seriously what? Why are people... I don't get it. Because people that say, oh, he's just doing it for views. Well, it's like, well, if that's the worst thing, that he just cured 10,000 people of blindness for views, I can't wait to see what problem he solves next for views. In the nicest way, right? Because I like both. I'm never going to watch this video. It's not content that I'm going to find entertaining. It's just something I hear about that happen and think good. But there's content like that, and then there's him recreating, I think he said Beast Games, Squid Games. What would you rather have? What would you rather? Shut up complaining. I don't get it. What the hell's this? I just don't get it. Oh, now what? Is she taking the piss? I'm going to headbutt her. You taking the piss? I love her. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't get over the phenomenon of people being mad about somebody doing a good thing, regardless of the reason. I don't give a shit if they're doing it for, like, a point of self-interest, of views, money, whatever. They still did a good thing. Beats the hell out if he did a tournament and gave his mate a house or a car. And I'm not knocking that either. Do what you want. For real. Beast man. Do whatever you want. I just don't know how people could be more mad about this than that. It's like, oh, damn, he had a competition and he gave away a house to his friend? Shit. How do you get mad about that? I just hate Twitter. I hate it. I go on it. It's part of my job, somewhat promoting things here and there. Then making a tweet I'd regret almost an hour later. If not seconds. But, yeah. I just feel like people that are chronically on Twitter are just miserable. Not the people you see going viral, not the people posting stuff, just the responses. I don't know. I need to scroll back up because I've forgotten the other thing now. Somebody said something. I've forgotten what it was. You know what's great? Because I found the thing that made me want to talk about something, but now because I've forgotten what it is, it's not there. Oh well, I don't know. People who should be mad about the concept that someone had to come in and do that. Oh, being able to see shouldn't be a bloody luxury. Right, what was I gonna... whatever I was gonna say, it's gone. It's completely gone. Oh, that was it. No. It's back. It's back. Shane, I literally just said I saw the text, but I didn't remember what it made me want to think about. You don't need to put it again. Although maybe I'm processing it quicker than you actually just put it. So has anyone ever experienced nothing? Ever? Obviously I've gone to sleep. No shit, everyone else. I've gone to sleep. I've passed out. I've blacked out. I've gone mental fucking drunk blackout. I have never at any point experienced nothing except when I go to see Morbius in theatre. Anyway. I have never once experienced nout. So that idea of the brain processing things quicker than anything else, or whatever the shit. I'm subscribing to the theory, right, that the moment this thing, you can't see what I'm pointing at. That's perfectly placed in it! That thing stops. I'm pretty sure we just go into a fucking dreamlike state for the rest of the time. I'm throwing that out there. Probably gonna just cut that off there and move on until there's a response by reading somebody else's thing. No, not like a blank dream. I mean, have you ever slept and then literally just experienced sleep without either immediately waking up to the next thing that you're doing or a dream? So I have never. You ever watch any of the Russian Badgers content? Yes. You mentioned in YouTube Shorts reminded me of one he just recently uploaded for as a tease for his next video. I should probably do that. I should probably figure that out. I should probably do that. Yeah? I need to figure out what clip to use there. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, yeah, I have watched this stuff. Not recently, but yeah. It's one of those things that just randomly comes up. Like someone other than me would be like, oh, you should watch this. And it's one of them. And I do, and I like it. Oh. What the hell? Happy to be able to help, Mithril. Happy to be able to help. I'm sorry to hear it, my man. Wait, did I just... Is that two... Wait, no, Russian Badger and Soviet Womble. They're two different people, aren't they? I always do this. Yes, I've watched both. And I might have just... You know how I get Len and Lord Query, like, mixed up and swap them around in my head all the time and, like, treat them like they're one person? I think I do that with their content as well. Not a joke. Not a joke. You saying that made me literally think, what, I just answered a question about that, and then I realized I didn't. Resin! Dying Light 2 got the anniversary update. We unlocked Legends level. And late 2030... Let me try that again. Late 2023, we're gonna get a second story trailer that takes us to a new area called Wild Barrows. Oh, is this the song? This is the best song on the Halo 2 soundtrack. Alright? Throwing it out there. If I get DMAC'd for it, I don't care. This is the best one. Blow me away can fucking blow me. Everything else doesn't matter. This, 10 out of 10. Let me give you the damn name. It's Follow. First movement of the Odyssey. I saw this memed! Because it starts off sad and then turns up into this. I saw it memed as like, put on sad song forever. I don't fucking know. It's impossible to remember either way. The joke is, haha, it goes upbeat. I don't fucking know. Would I play with Russian Badger? I'm going to take that in a sexual direction as opposed to a serious one. Because there's no chance of that with me. Alright? The entire cast of Lemmings didn't fall off as much as me. I'm coming back. Alright? I figured out the way to sort out YouTube. I figured it out. I have aphantasia and don't dream or have an inner monologue. That is fantastically fucking interesting. I feel like I have said 10 times more in my inner monologue than I have with my mouth. Content included in my entire life. I can't imagine it. I'm jealous. I might actually do more stuff. There it is. Love this song. And I'm going to do Crash Bandicoot, yeah. I know I did say that the next thing I'd do would be that or... I can't remember the other thing I said was good. Or Forspoken. I just wasn't in a gaming mood. Really? To the point where, you know, I loaded up Destiny to play in the background and I haven't. It's been like 40 minutes and it's just... I've been returned to orbit. What the hell have I... Oh, never mind. It's something. Do you think in word, images, or both? Fucking everything. There's a cinema screen up here. There's the sound system. I'm not trying to be cute or cool for real. Yeah, whenever I remember reading that, yeah. That people can't, like, visualize things in their head. It's like, bitch, I've rewatched scenes of Shaun of the Dead in my head and made my own films. Air quotes. Not literally. Not... You know what I'm saying. Yeah, remembering smells, re-sense... What am I trying to... Re-experiencing tastes. You ever get that? I know there's that cliche, you ever just get that taste of nothing that makes you feel sick. It's like, I need to eat something for whatever reason. But full on. I can remember, experience, simulate, whatever the bloody word is. Stop it, you arsehole. You're not an arsehole. Remember, simulate whatever experience tastes. Randomly. If I try hard enough, there's strawberry right in my head. Resin. Also take my Munchie Ball Boy. Already did with the last one. Dying Light 2, for some reason, it stood as like hell when I launch it. It is what it is, I guess. Are the images clear, like in HD, or are they kind of monotone? Well, I've got my eyes open right now. I've got music in my head, and I'm like, having a conversation. But other than right now, in the middle of trying to do it, if I've got nothing else going on, if I'm laying there in bed, it's like there's just a life in there. Just open eyes, there it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Colour, HD, 4K, better than my eyes can piss in see. That's the best thing, by the way. This isn't some revelation, but I do find it hilarious that, you know, can't really see the best without these. And in my dream, I can lose my glasses, have the thing of I need them to see, and yet at the same time be seeing crystal pissing clear in said dream, despite them not being there. Funny. Oh, I've had a dream that felt like it lasted nearly a day as well. That's what I remembered. I remembered the thing. Now, obviously, you know, this could always be fake, but it was, like, I don't know what corroborated. You really, like, you know, heavily, like, no, for real. On God, no cap. All that. Someone, obviously I don't know who, it was a Reddit post, so it's probably fake, but it's an interesting concept to think about, even if it didn't happen, but I'm going to choose to believe that it did. Somebody ended up getting head trauma. I can't remember what the bloody backstory was. I want to say, because I remember distinctly, like, the end of it when it came back around was that they ended up being put in a police car. So let's just, they were in a fight. Bottle thrown at the head. Let's say that. I don't know if it was. But, you know, they went through that. And then life goes on for years and years and years. Get a wife and kids. The usual. Like decades. Shut up. Decades pass. Don't actually shut up. And all of a sudden one day they just look at this lampshade. They just look... Yeah, fucking dead funny that. When you get your kicks, casualty, shut up. They're looking at this lampshade and it just doesn't look right. And they keep staring at it and staring at it and staring at it. And then they wake up right back to the police car where they got hit in the back of the head. They're loopy. They're getting put in, and then they go through recovery because apparently somehow, through one hit to the back of the head, their brain just simulated 2 to 3 decades worth of life, and that didn't even happen. That's called brain damage. Well, no shit! I'm not saying the back of the head being hit was a fucking key to another world and multiverse where he went, and then the lampshade was a portal back. I know it's brain damage to an extent. I'm just saying. That's interesting. That is fundamentally interesting. How much time had actually passed? Hitting the back of the head, the several decades happened. When he came back, he was being pulled up off of the ground and put in the police car. He wasn't in a coma. It was in a matter of seconds. Telling you. It's nuts. The idea of that, I have no idea, obviously, if it's true or not, but, like, there's been a few stories here and there of it, so one of them's gotta be not bullshitting. Would one be interested in playing the Finnish Army Simulator? Don't worry, there's multiple difficulties, so it can't be that bad, right? I have no idea what that is. I mean, I'm not against it. But yeah. So there you go. There's that. Think on. Some people gain/lose their accent from a heavy hit to the head. Should laugh at that. Yeah, a hit to the head, it's kind of bad. But still, the idea of 3 decades taking place in their head and then just, well, see ya. You're back now, none of that happened. But, you know, if assuming it's true, guy went to counselling for, like, the loss of people that weren't even real. Because it's real to him, damn it, it happened. You know, it wasn't like it felt like a dream, it was just life, lucid, vivid, whatever. 1 for 1. Oh, you've had dreams that felt like deja vu from previous dreams? Same. Yeah, I've had, like, literally dreams that pick up where the other one left off. It's not a joke. But that feeling nested down the deja vu chain. And this happens regularly. Yeah, I don't know if mine's the same as what you're saying. But I've had dreams literally like, here's chapter 1, then chapter 2 happens next week. Not even, like, sleep, you know, connected in the day. Just later on. So, oh, that story's picked up again. Weird. I know it's not true. I know it. Well, I mean, the concept, or anyone read that, the actual proper concept and theory of a multiverse? I can't remember who the hell did it. It was an actual smart person. It wasn't written by Kevin fucking Feige or anything. How do you say his name? Is it Feige or Feige? I've said Feige in my head for years. Never heard anyone say it. But the concept, right, of bloody MCU's multiverse, of when you're sleeping and dreaming, you're seeing other versions of you somewhere else. I dread to think how many versions of me are for some reason being chased by E.T. Weird, that. Weird, it happened so many times. Ever had lucid dreams as in you could control your sleep environment? It's one of those things. Yeah, I said it earlier. I'm not fully repeating myself here. It's Feige. Cheers, line. Sideman. Because I got... it was like when Rooster Teeth podcast was actually entertaining. When they were promoting Alpha Brain, and everyone was raving about it all the time, and it was like, you know, talking about lucid dreams, and I got fixated on the idea of having one. So I don't know if I ever actually had one, really. Was it all just, you know, part of the dream that I was controlling it, and it was actually, you know, all scripted from the start? Like I'm having a bloody deep discussion about the idea of fate and determined whatever the shit. I've had a dream, never mind life. But yeah. Maybe. It felt like I did at the time, yeah. Just doing whatever I want. Walking down the street and then be like, no, I'm going to turn around. And then you turn around a little too quickly and there's nothing there. As it kind of just, like, fades in. I don't know. Yeah, kinda. Oh. Hey, this is a random one. This is a random tangent to just throw into this discussion as, like, an extra. Anyone subscribe to the theory that deja vu is real and we're all just reliving our lives over and over again until we get it right? I don't think it's not true. Like, definitively. Well, I don't hit like or dislike on it, we'll put it that way. Why are dreams about detached hands running around and chasing you so common? I don't know, you must have loved the Addams Family or something. Speaking of interesting brain stuff, you heard of the experiments on people that had their brain cleanly split in half? Two halves still tried to work together. Now, I've definitely not heard about that one. That's, alright. That's something. But yeah. Yeah. Good luck in the gym, Kobold. Good luck. Never heard about the deja vu theory. I love the way you just typed like that's some bone apple tea. Unless you're taking the piss of the way I'm saying, in which case, fair. I feel like I've had premonitions as well, air quotes. Obviously, it's all up for interpretation. You remember what you want to remember and apply it the way you want to. What is this groovy tune? Don't know what that's about. I just didn't remember like a scene because we had to get the bus to go to school because the school we went to closed down. So I get in the bus, bitch. Got to pick between which one. Two schools we could go to. Either way, I just didn't remember something happening on that bus in the dream, and then that happened not too long after. But like, is that saying that much? You know, that's like saying that you came up with the idea for this game because you wrote it down at one point, and then several years later it happened. Doesn't mean they read it. The dream was just a generic thing, and what happened was a generic thing. You know? I don't know. It's weird. How you doing, Rakers? What is this? This is the Halo 2 soundtrack, is it? Sounds like the back buddy drop for Gex. Make of that what you will. Yeah. It's weird. And that's the other theory, that deja vu is you remembering your dream because you dreamt what that would happen. And then, as it's happening, you're remembering it. Even though, at this point in my life, a deja vu literally starts with whatever triggers it, and then I'm remembering myself, remembering it as I'm remembering it. You know what I mean? There it is. Oh, cock, I'm gonna do a Lost Sector or two. So, yeah. The experience of deja vu has just become the exact same thing for me, barring the very first notes of the song. Have a good one, Dankart. The old deja vu loop. You've had deja vu go on for like a good minute or so. I friggin' have. It's really annoying. Like, really annoying. Pepsi or Coke? I don't like base Pepsi or base Coke, but vanilla Coke versus Pepsi Max Cherry. I don't know who wins that one. I haven't had them close together enough to be able to really say what I like more. Maybe they've ruined it by now. Oh, Lord Z, how you doing, mate? Cheers for the membership. It actually turned up relatively quickly. That's not bad, that. And yeah, I've heard the explanation for deja vu. It's just essentially, if you want to dumb speak it, it's the experience of experiencing a memory while the memory is being created. So it's just that in tandem. Although you said your brain synapses are working a bit slower, so experience reality a bit different. There you go. Yeah, I've always heard... That's one of those things, though. I don't think... Maybe this is where we go off the deep end here, and you start to look at me like I'm Alex Jones, but I hope not, because this to me sounds reasonable. I don't think that the scientific explanations of those things necessarily rule out all those other crackpot stupid theories. Speaking as someone who has said a couple of them in the past 10 minutes. Just throwing that out there, that's it. I've always subscribed to that. Science can explain and it can disprove plenty of stupid bullshit, but does it necessarily rule out? I hate people that say, I don't believe in ghosts. Why? I mean, you know, you can... It's like saying you don't believe in aliens because you don't believe all the idiots that keep saying a UFO came down and stole the cow. When in reality, some drunk kids came out and dragged it into the beach because they're dickheads, because they're stupid kids. You know? It's one of those... It's just one of them. I don't think one thing rules out the other. Why did I just open iTunes to read who did that? My head's gone. I guess I wanted to know what this song was. God, the soundtrack to this is amazing. Marty McDonald might be an absolute son of a bitch in some ways, bless him. Then again, so am I. Oh, he makes some solid music. Thank you, Dex Light, for the team membership, you goose. Science cannot reach everywhere. The scientific nature of everything can, but our understanding of it cannot. Thank you, Happy the Kobold. There it is. Thank you. Don't want to ruin it. I've had a dream when I met people that I've never met before. When I do meet them, I think nothing of it. But then the scenario comes up. Same time, same convo, same scenario, so I believe in fate. I mean, yeah, I've got to believe in that at some point, because I have not done anywhere near enough to keep this job, and here I am with people just still keeping me afloat with support, while I'm sitting here doing a stream that is, well, I assume it's not be like good, but I might be wrong. Cheers so much, Abba the Kobold, and Carl Vickman with the 10. What genre of fiction would you prefer to reincarnate in? Oh, right, got you. Fantasy, sci-fi, or something else? You know, the cliche modern-day perspective these days, barring the medicine difference, would be, man, wish I grew up in a time when technology wasn't all-consuming, and my self-esteem wasn't dependent on ones and zeros, and not necessarily just binary. You know, just the constant gratification and supposed appreciation of strangers. That's not me saying that to you. I just mean, like, you know, people that chase Instagram and Twitter, clicks, follows, whatever. It's, I don't know, it's nuts. I think it's Sleepy Panda. No longer cut off by YouTube? I'm lost. Oh, wait, no, I see what you mean, yeah, because you were told you couldn't do it, then you can. Don't know why, my brain went to, like, character limits. Right, yeah, my answer to it, though. I mean, probably sci-fi, right? It'd be interesting. At what point do I just, like, say Game of Thrones and move on? Even though it's not true. Just for the sake of it. Because, like, yeah, I'd really love to be killed by a fucking ice zombie or a stupid dragon. Yeah, probably sci-fi. I don't know. Sure, there's got to be a point where technology getting better isn't just bigger screens and better frame rates, alright? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm just one of those people where I'm open to the idea of bloody anything. Anyone that's so absolutely one-for-one confident about anything, you know, spiritual or religious. I don't know, bit nuts. How can you be so confident of anything? By all means, believe it, do it, whatever. But to be so confidently bloody antagonistic about it. There's nothing worse than a young atheist. That's all I'm saying. I'm open to the concept of every pissing thing. You did that last time, what? Oh. There's something about it. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Sorry, Panda Man. Why did I just, like, combine technically? Even though I say something man for nearly everyone, but still. Why did I just do that? Combine the names. Let's say you play Stellaris? Why do I feel like I looked that up and thought it was a good game, but it wouldn't make good content? Let me look it up real quick. Where am I? There it is. I've definitely looked at this before. How are we feeling about the James Gunn DC EU remake or whatever? I've got nothing to really base it off, you know? He's said a bunch of titles and showed some concept art. It looks fine. You know what I mean? But I've not seen any of the films. I think the biggest kicker... Well, that does look interesting, though. The biggest kicker for the whole DCEU plan they've got is that they want the same actor to be in anything the role is in. Video game, movie, TV show, animated thing. That's gonna get a lot of projects cancelled. Or stalled. Or make things less likely to be greenlit. I don't think Jason Momoa's gonna have time to voice some bloody fighting game if it gets made, you know? Is that the only issue I can see with it that's glaring and obvious that isn't just, well, maybe the movie will be made? I don't know. Looking forward to it, because why not? I'll watch it, I don't give a shit. Stellaris is slow. Stellaris is fair. Looks good, though. It's just one of those things, though. Ezra Miller's still in the Flash film, from which... all alone, he said, is the thing that reboots the universe. And I'm praying to God when it gets rebooted, they cut to the footage of someone else being Flash. That's about it. I like to think it's just a sunk cost fallacy, and well, it's literally rebooting it. He gets rebooted as well. He gets rebooted the shit off. Can you do live VR with a 2 PC stream setup? Technically, we could have done it with just the one, but yes, it is much easier, or at least... no, maybe it's not easier. More possible. Easier for it to actually process and not brick the computer. Still a bloody pain in the arse, like, wire and space-wise. But hopefully, I don't want necessarily the character to die, but I definitely don't want Ezra Miller or anything considering, you know? Oh yeah, you want me to play High on Life, do you? I won't be able to get a word in edgewise. I really wouldn't. Great concept, don't get me wrong, but, like, that's a game you watch alone. Like, no one else needs to be playing that, you know? Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. There you go. You can now see what I'm doing in the corner. Man, my screen's dirty. Crumbs. I clean it so often. Oh. Can you see me now? I have no idea if that frame rate's good. I haven't got a damn clue. But yeah, keep... is the plan for group streams to still get 2 capture cards to switch between perspectives seamlessly? It is and it isn't. I don't think it's needed all the time, but I definitely do want that to be set up as a possibility whenever we need it. So basically, yeah, I want the infrastructure to be sorted out for it. But don't expect it to always be used and visible, I guess, is the point I'm making. Yeah, there's a lot of cables in this room already. A lot. I thought I didn't put it on. And I know I'm going to have to, but the prospect of adding even more is like, oh. Dirty Fox just finished for Forsaken VOD. Thank you for playing that. So countless of us don't have to. Honestly makes Anthem look fun. Say what you will about Anthem, right? The core gameplay was alright. Flawed in so many senses. But the core gameplay was pretty damn good. Pretty good. Anyway, I'm off to mix alcohol and meds to forget that whole thing. Cheers, don't do that. No one do that. Goose. Yeah. I might stream it again at some point. That's the best bit. Oh, you cheeky bastard. I might actually end up streaming it again because I'm curious to see how it goes. Curious. Don't know. No, you're probably not going to see any Four Souls. I thought I already answered your Predator Warlord. Sorry, man, if I didn't. Sorry. Yeah, probably not. Really. There's a lot that goes into it. I feel like the joy of it has been tainted and tarnished for me with how I handed it off to Zygo to do. And I think all of us, for a while, well, a lot of people, I mean, not all of us, I shouldn't say all of us, but I definitely did. I just got sick of it, resentful, or whatever it is. I just, yeah. I don't know. Oh, shit, I've killed myself. No, I haven't. Yeah, it's a shame. Don't get me wrong, because I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the better card games there. But it's just a shame. It's a shame the way it went. What's breath? I'm a Titan. I'm an idiot Titan. That's me. I am dumb, don't die boy. He says dying because he's bad. You could make a great Cyberpunk playthrough in its current state. I have actually been waiting for that to get a state of stable where enough people say that to me, where it is true and it isn't just cope. And I keep hearing that here and there. So... Oh, shit. I've just realised what spawned. You might see that at some point, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Don't count on it being like, a one-for-one, oh, instantly, oh, there it is, I guess I'll do it instantly. But, yeah. I definitely didn't think the game itself was bad. I definitely didn't. But at the same time, I was in no rush to try and give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, even though there's a little bit of a gaming lull here and there. There has been. And it would have been good for it to have been good when it actually released, as opposed to it being tainted and tarnished and marred with the release that it had. That's kind of the problem, fighting uphill as well. Have a good one, Dexlight. The only reason I want to watch you play FS is to see you lose your mind. I assume Forspoken. I assume that's, yeah, yeah, I can't believe the state Cyberpunk released in. I really can't. I guess, I shouldn't say I can't believe it. It's not out the realms of reasonability these days. And again, I'll tell you what is, or I thought was, but clearly isn't because it keeps happening, Ubisoft cancelling every single game they're working on. The only thing they haven't cancelled, from what I can tell, is bloody the one thing that's been delayed into oblivion. Skull and Bones, for anyone asks. Suddenly realised I kind of went on a pause there. Oh shit, I might die here again. It is an odd one. I don't know what Ubisoft's doing. Oh, we're going to cancel this to try and recoup our losses. You just cancel like 7 games. It can't be that. Like, how is that a good idea? I don't get it. Truly. I can't even remember the games they've cancelled at this point, because there's that many. I thought it was bad enough when Platinum Games cancelled their bloody Dragon Xbox game. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't a single iota of a clue. Excuse me. Any possibility to play... Are you going to go about it? Wait, what? If you are possibly to play Cyberpunk, how are you going to go about it? Sorry, I missed the word how. Kind of really ties that bloody question together. What do you mean? Rush through the story, you're gonna take your time. Oh, I see what you mean. Tough to say. I'd probably start off taking my time. Start off. But whether or not... Oh, for the love of God. Whether or not I keep doing that to see, you know, how it actually goes, how people receive it, it comes down to if the audience wants more. You know? It comes down to that, I'm afraid. And there may come that usual, typical point where, maybe the creator wants to keep going and do more, but the audience is like, holy shit, endless, please. I've no idea, because I've not experienced that game at its best. At once. Wait, at once? Once. At any point, I meant to say. It's just, it was... Was it really blue screening people's computers, by the way? Is that true? Because I saw someone say that, and I'm not saying you're a liar, it could have happened to you, but was that a common thing? For me, it just wouldn't stay open. It would crash, it would fall over, it would drop dead and do a death. It wouldn't brick the rest of my everything going on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hurry up, you're boring. Ooh, what, Brett might die. Maybe. There you go. Now, if I don't get a little gold pop-up on the right side of the screen, I'm going to be a little frustrated here as my jump doesn't turn off. That's not what I wanted. Well, you know, I got one. I'll take it. It's garbage. Of course it's garbage. Of course it's garbage. That is me taking a break from that immediately. Eat shit. One of the things it has done is clear corrupt saves if you've got too many crafting materials. I actually remember that now. Now you've said it. That's come back to me. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, man. I remember them posting about it and telling people not to hoard too many. Yeah, I remember that. What do you mean, want to do Sandbox as a live stream or a series? I don't know if you know this or not, but it's both. I stream the stuff I record, so you get to see it live. I get to see the people's opinions as I'm doing it. Get to gauge interest, and sometimes I'll do a feeler episode and put it out. Like just a normal, typical, like, 10-20 minute thing. And then go from there and make more if people want to, like I have with Elden Ring and Sonic. Obviously, Elden Ring, I knew people wanted to see more of it. It was more gauging, like, is it a passionate yes, or is it just a... But considering I've already done it, and I want to do it, it seemed like it could have been a little bit of a but it could have just been the YouTube algorithm being a sack of crap, which is a big problem I've got at the moment with what I've done to the channel. It's hard to really gauge it. So yeah, either way, it would be streamed and then edited, because that's the way we do it now. For the past few minutes, the stream was delayed, so I caught your answer to my question a bit late. Don't worry, I got it in time. Ace. Yeah, make sure to hit the live button. Did I lose any frames? No, I didn't lose any frames. Respectfully, that was a you thing. Just because if I lose frames, then everyone gets desynced at a different time. Oh, man. Would you like to have a game day to play with fans, more like Elden Ring, PvP, etc., even more PvE games? Probably I'd do that on another thing, like, I know it's not exactly the most exciting. Who here, you know, what am I doing? No. Let me do you play parentheses and like. Oh shit, me fingers. Destiny. This is a chill music. This I like. Yeah, just gonna ask because what's the percentage of people present that actually enjoy the old Destiny? Huh? Because that'd probably be the easiest thing for me to do, considering how often I play it, the fact I've got an actual grasp of it, the in-and-out nature of bringing people in and out, helping, or just whatever it bloody is. I don't know if it's an assist, if it's a this, if it's a that. Point is, it'd work very well, in my opinion, for that. I feel like doing PvP with a community, right, can work in a game like, say, Gang Beasts. But if we're doing that on an Elden Ring like we did, ooh. If I added the third option for Yesent, right, I'd get too much of that, and then I wouldn't really know. You can be honest and say you play and don't like it. Like, I've been in that camp for a season or two. Anything that's a public event season can just, But yeah, PvP stuff where it's competitive and actually, you know, proper PvP and not silly, like, you know, Smash Bros maybe? I don't care too much about that. Or Mario Party, which I would, you know, I'd play up. I'd be loud about it, but I wouldn't care. That works. Super sweaty competitive, even if it's a shooter. Oh, I wouldn't be able to. I'd be holding back how mad I am. I don't want to get mad at my audience, all right? Chat does that enough here and there. In the nicest way. Not right now, not today, which is nice. Yeah, they'd probably do it in something like this. I'm trying to think of other games that I could maybe do it in, but I haven't got a damn clue. What's been going on in Destiny 2? I quit playing after friggin' hell, after Forsaken. Wow, I've got a lot to answer. Should I pick it up again on Steam as a birthday gift for myself? That's the sound of the beats. Well, it is infinitely in a better... Wait, what did you say? Forsaken. It's definitely in a better spot than it was shortly after that and just before that. Forsaken really was the high spot because of what it did when it was. There's been a lot more since. You mean story or content? Either way, the TLDR is the game's in a much better state and keeps getting in a better state. But if you don't have people to play it with, and granted, you could always join the Discord and then have people to play with here, you know, that way. But if you don't have, like, some people, you can just be like, hey, I need to do this thing, can you help? / hey, you want to chill and play? It's a bigger ask. If you played it solo before and enjoyed it, I think you'll definitely enjoy it now. Definitely. It's many things that end up doing, like, good numbers for changes. Like, the story's got much better. The way they actually do story is pretty damn good week to week. Even if they put stupid busy work things like, you know, wash the dishes and dust the cupboard just to be able to get the actual story to play out. Despite that, it is much better. Do I still enjoy playing Isaac? It's on and off for me. I tried it the other day and I just wasn't in the mood. But for the most part, I found a good mod and work with that in it, and it's just really fun. Like, I forgot the names of it. The Epiphany mod adds some amazing characters. And the Fiend Folio, there you go. The Fiend Folio is just incredible. Adds hundreds of characters, rocks, rooms, items. It's great. So I can still enjoy it, but it's like anything with games. I'm very mood-oriented. Like, I think one of the best games I've ever played is Bannerlord, despite how it can definitely feel a mile wide and a millimeter deep at times. It's getting better at that. You know, it's finished now, guys, but they're still doing updates. It's definitely still not early access, and they just need another boost of sales to keep making it. And you know what? Do what you got to do, but it's not finished. Even though I feel that way about it and really enjoy it when I enjoy it, right now the idea of playing it makes me want to put my fist through the wall because it doesn't sync up. I've just thrown my hammer to the moon. So yeah. It's that exact same way is what I'm trying to say with Destiny. It's that exact same, well, I guess Destiny. Typically, this is the game I can play no matter what. Every now and then. I meant Isaac. I'm playing Destiny right now. My head went. Would I play Among Us with fans? That's one of those things. I'm always oh, I don't want to play, like, the most trend-chasey thing. And Among Us was definitely that. But in terms of the PvP, is it silly enough to get away with it argument that you might be asking? Yeah, that'd fit the mold. That'd fit the mold of being fine. That's stupid and goofy and who cares? It's just funny. Alright? I don't know if I would. In like an actual will you. Hypothetically, I would. Will I actually? I don't know about it. Love me some Gambit, though. That's, got an actual Destiny player there saying that. That's a conversation. I wouldn't say I ever enjoyed Gambit, but I can play it. Can you smell the sun, the golden one? Xerox Diamond with 2. In the most respectful way I can say this, what the fuck are you on about, mate? Dan the bait with the 10. Don't have any income tax money, but already said I was going to donate, so here you go, lol. I'll slap some of you at one of these days. Save your money. Save your damn money. Gambit was good in Forsaken. You can shove it up your arse. Gambit Prime was good. Any other form of Gambit, ripped pantyhose. Ripped, soiled, soggy. Shadow of voice line? Oh, well, if you were testing my memory, if I remembered that, I absolutely did not. Sorry, Xerox Diamond. I remember buttons, sticky glue. There's some that stuck with me. That one wasn't one. Sorry, I failed the test. Realm Wars with a 10. Suppose I still do like Destiny 2, but in the state that it's in now, it just doesn't feel the same as it used to. Well, it's just one of those things. The game gets better, but the game has also stayed mostly the same. So if you have been playing it That's one of the things. I would recommend someone that left years ago to play it more than I would if someone left last season. Because seasonally, it's been the same for like 3 years. Functionally, activity-based wise, it's really, really similar. So I get that. I actually get it. Yeah. I enjoy it. Probably more now. But like, you know, the seasonal activity, it's literally like flip a coin whether or not I want to play it. And you miss Park Jaws. Mate, I miss when Monolith Studios made games and weren't stuck in development hell making some anorexic parkour dog shit that no one asked for. We're never going to get that game. We're never going to get Shadow of 3. We're never going to get that. Because they tried making Gollum, and no one knows what they even want it to be, including in-house, so we've just been stuck with nothing for ages. And potentially, because I think it's Monolith making it, I might be wrong, then after that, assuming there ever is after that, and it isn't just instead of that, we're getting Wonder Woman. I need to make that video. I need to film and make that video. Very clickbaity title as a warning. The next Shadow of game is a Wonder Woman? Question mark, and I'll be pulling a stupid face, maybe with a rock eyebrow. Although that's, you know, patented to him. Sack of shit. Didn't even turn up in the ramble. Lol. I didn't want him to, don't worry. Have you ever streamed Death Gambit Afterlife? Probably at some point. But I know how I feel about that type of game at the minute. I don't want to say it's burnt out. But it's that same thing as, like, Isaac. Where it's just... Even though I actually would enjoy it in the state that it's in. I'm not feeling it, you know? Like, I'd have to push myself to do it. And I don't want to do that. Because I shouldn't have to. I should just be, like, naturally like, yeah, I want to play this. So I will at some point. I know I've been saying that for quite some time. Alchemist, sorry. But it's just the truth. It is what it is. Nicely. That is what it is. So, yeah. If I want to turn to Shadow of games, what would you do? Oh, I wouldn't. I'd love to. Oh, I tell you what, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'd do the DLC for the second one, because I forgot which way around it is. I always get them wrong. I'd do the DLC with Baronor. I'd do that if I was going to. But I'm pretty sure the dialogue is still very samey, very similar, and the DLC really doesn't quite forge the same bloody experience with the Nemesis system that was the reason I got into it and enjoyed making content on it. So, yeah, that's the problem. That game, I could play and enjoy, because it's been ages since I played the style of that game, and I said, I'd enjoy it. I'd enjoy the way it handles, the way it plays, but I make content from, like, the orcs, the Nemesis, the voice lines. Those I still remember to this day, except for that one. Don't quote me on that, I know, you just did a quote and I forgot it. But, like, the way the structure of it goes and how quickly it falls out of being unique and they just start saying generic stuff is far too soon. The speed of that's mental. So, yeah. I don't know. The Nemesis system, right? I can't believe Warner Brothers copyrighted it, trademarked it, whatever it. That is the most anti-game design thing I can think of. You sacks of crap. At the very least, they should have licensed it instead of doing what they did, which is no, only we can do it. I'd love to see games implement that. It should be fucking illegal to trademark a concept. You can't... I'm not even sure it'd hold up in court, but no one's going to fight Warner Brothers, are they? They've gotten more than enough money for lawyers if they run out. It's frustrating. It really is. It's been a year since Elden Ring came out. Isn't it? Like a month away? But damn near, right? So it doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Isn't it a month away? Please don't tell me it is actually, in fact, really, no, you're not kidding, a year already. Ugh. I need a Dark Souls Nemesis system, man. Imagine that with PvP invasions. I mean, granted, in Dark Souls they don't have voices, but they'd start dabbing on you in the end. start emoting on you, just ripping into you. I'd somewhat take it. By the way, in typical Destiny fashion, it is 50-50 on an average audience thing where we're not doing actually it. I like that. It's usually always 50-50 and it still is. Cheers, guys. Cheers for keeping that one alive. Well, I should probably end that poll now, think about it. By the way, Mika, or Shane for that matter, I got a pop-up saying something about managed moderators, like as if it was updated and you can do more. Can you guys do more? Can you guys do polls yet? I doubt you can. It didn't say polls specifically, but it said you could do something new now. I don't know. What's your opinion on Destiny current season and the trailers for Lightfall? Well, that trailer the other day that was literally just weapons, a minute and a half long. A minute and a half long, and it spoke about things that no one even knew about, woven mail or whatever. Bit of a choice releasing that on its own. Bit of a choice. Gotta say that. But overall, I think Lightfall looks great. I really do. It's just the same thing where it's like, last year was Destiny 2, bloody hell, Part 1. This is Destiny 3, sorry, Part 1. This is Destiny 3, Part 2. You can see what my brain did there. I was focusing on saying Part 2, and I'm just dumb. But yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good. Current season, I think, is really good as well. I quite like it. I really liked... I didn't fully, massively, entirely like the whole, let's, make everything tankier. But they experimented with spamming more ads. Now they're experimenting with making them take longer to kill instead of having you kill more of them. I like it. I like the story. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever the stupid end of season event is. Correction. Do you think Destiny 2 is worth the $150 it is for everything on Steam? That's a tough one. That is tough. As someone who enjoys it greatly, I'm not even sure for me if it's worth $150 outright up front. Basically, if you look at Destiny as a yearly subscription game as opposed to anything else, as opposed to what they want you to think it is, then yeah, it is. Assuming, obviously, that you like it and enjoy it, but that should go without saying, respectfully. Then, yeah, I do, but... it's not worth it to someone that wants to see what it's like. Because it's free to try, it's not free to play. It's free to try, it's not free to enjoy. You know? It's one of those things. I enjoy the game a lot, so, like, I don't regret spending that much, but to a new player that wants to get in, that wants to play catch-up and get all that stuff, it's insane. And that's one of those things why it's nuts that they're not sunsetting things anymore. So in 2 years, it'll be like $200 plus, probably, to catch up with everything. It's tough. Will I play High on Life? Probably not. Unless I have a massive mood shift where I'm like, yeah, I'll take the back seat and I'll just make content. Because I feel this is not a joke. And it's not a knock on anyone that's done it. I don't care. By all means do it. It's fine. Let's Plays are fine. But you know I don't like React content? Well, let me just put this stuff on and then, like, laugh or chuckle in the background and like, have, like, one thing to say, and then 80% is just the core content of what I'm doing or watching, like if it's TikTok or YouTube stuff. That is how I feel that High on Life would be. That's exactly how I feel about playing High on Life. It's just me making a React video. There's not much I can do other than sit, listen to the jokes, and laugh. Or complain about them. That's it. Really. And Mika, yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure if there was actually anything new. The page, the chat on both streams today popped up acting as if it were new, but I don't think there was anything new. Sorry, man, I just wanted to see if there was anything you could find. I looked and couldn't find it, but you've got more patience than me and care more and probably paid attention more. Yeah, I don't think they did actually do anything different. Sorry, man. It's just popped up. It's YouTube in typical fashion. They did something 3 months ago and they'll have a little pop-up talking about it today. January. Hey, we've implemented this. 3 months later, let's actually talk about it. And then announce it. It's weird. Would I play Divinity Original Sin 2 with the boys? I think I know what that game is. Style-wise? Probably not. It's one of those games that we could maybe play together if, like, one of us had, like, a big interest in it. And I'd be like, yeah, I'll play it and give it a go. But for actual content, I wouldn't suggest it. Really. What the... Right, okay, that's nuts. Right, okay. Mad King skips the line, $90 more. I know you mentioned streaming the Crash Bandicoot games at some point. Yeah, that would probably be the next game you see. Maybe. But would you consider streaming the Spyro trilogy again? Yes! That's as... Because it's something I already did. And I know I did some Crash, but I did all of Spyro. But yeah, it's somewhat, air quotes, recent in memory for me. So the plan was to do Crash, then go back to Spyro as well, because that is solid. Anyway. Can't remember how far along you got with them, besides supplying the cheat codes for different green-coloured Spyro. Maybe I didn't even complete it either. Maybe you're right. Maybe I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. That's it's one of those things. I want to do older games and retro games and find... I know that isn't that retro when it's been re-released and everything, but still, I feel it counts. That's the creaking the door open to it. I also... like, I need to remember. I need to just make a little post-it note list somewhere and just put it down as a reminder of, like, one-offs I can do. I'm very, like, series and big project focused at the minute, which isn't a bad thing, but it can result in, like, days like today, where I didn't know what to do, because I'd finished Sonic. I didn't realize I was that close to the end. I finished Elden Ring, so I was like, I don't know what to do, and I wasn't in the mood to start Crash. So yeah, like, I want to do the Mario Chaos Edition thing. Mario, I don't mind doing 64, but Sunshine Chaos, and make a video off of that. Again, maybe. Who knows? I already did do it, though, to be fair, so maybe I shouldn't do that one. I don't think I ever made a video on Mario 64 Chaos, so maybe you'll see that more likely. But yeah, I just need, I need a little list to remember stuff like that. Thank you so much, by the way. Hang on. Never mind the fact that someone just said they really enjoyed the background music right now. Let's deafen everybody with sensible, shall we? Conceptually. You just deafened me with it, you tit. Thank you, man. Divided, because you got skipped over because Mad King's insane. In the next Shadow of War, we would most likely have to play as... yeah, I keep saying this, Eltariel. She wasn't the best character from what I remember, but her DLC kind of made her more likable. It's one of those things, like, it doesn't matter what human they pick. They shouldn't pick a human. Play as a bloody Uruk, an orc, whatever they're called. Play as one of them. Put me in their weird, broken, daft society. Do a splintered bloody timeline, whatever, if you have to. Make it so, like, several years on, you're just a bloody descendant of Ratbag, and you find the ring buried away somewhere, and then that's it. Kooky bloody buddy cop story. Where Celebrimbles is bloody brought back and has to put up with that stupid shit. Or don't! Just have it be an Uruk and some other bloody spirit. Do that. Have fun with it. I don't want to play as some shitty, snotty, stupid human or elf. Really don't. I think you're down the bait for the membership, by the way. And Xerox Diamond, last names can be fun if they are not under the sun. I assume that's another quote. Which I also don't remember, but because the sun thing came in at the end, I remembered. I don't remember your name, to be fair, but still. Cheers. Thank you very much. Also, anyone been keeping up with, give me a sec. Lords of the Fallen. They released some promotional images, material today, yesterday. I saw it today, whatever, recently. I need to find it. I need to find it and show you in a minute. I'm going to do that. I'm going to beat this wave of sorrow because it gives a flying wank about this. Unfair, Mario? I assume that's just ultimate cheese. Ouch, no, please stop. Also, sorry, can I just stun this final boss nightmare into never going immune? No, I can't. Never mind. I need to show you that. Because it looks like it's just ripped off like several Lord of the Rings things. It looks like they ripped off Sauron, Nazgul, you name it. There's a three-headed fell beast, which is the thing the Nazguls ride, for anyone asks. There's no way... What's going on? There's no way they didn't rip it off. If you've seen it, you'll know what I mean, I think. But if you haven't, I'll show you. That game still exists? Oh, no. Callaghan Simpson, let me explain it to you in ways I wouldn't be able to because it's genuinely insane whatever they've done. Are we back on the Gunganir remix? Anyway, I think we've gone through the whole playlist, which tells me it was an hour and 20 long. Cool. Yeah, we definitely have. It's not a remake. It isn't a sequel. It's got the same name with the word "the" at the beginning, and it's a reboot. So weird. It's one of the weirdest choices I've ever seen. IP-wise. Really is. Also, the only other game from Divided Karma with a nemesis system I know is Warframe. Oh yeah, because they have that bloody thing that hunts you and chases you every now and then. Excuse me, gross, so sorry. What they have is fine, but compared to Shadow of, it's a lot lackluster. It's not a knock, because it's not like the focus of the game, is it? It's like an extra little thing they worked on. It's quite cool. Bet2K. The problem with Destiny is that I've played before, but some of my equipment is locked. When they got rid of game share on the DLCs on Xbox. Yeah. It's one of those things where that's the same with Stasis, I've heard. Draw my life when? You know, I thought about doing that. Not draw. It's going to be edit my life. And I still might at some point whenever I'm feeling like I don't want to work on anything else. But yeah, I thought about doing that. Sorry for using the bleed build, the Rockwire and PvP. Oh, I don't mind. I actually, that's what I mean, Predator Warlord. This is what I mean why I don't want to do the Elden Ring PvP stuff with you guys. Because when I get mad, I'm mad at the build, or I'm mad at the this. I'm not actually mad at you individuals, but I'm sure as shit not going to sound like that's how I feel at the time. I don't want to make you feel bad, and that's exactly why I don't want to make that content in the future. Right. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to find it. I'm sure I saw it on Twitter. I'm just going to hope that it's on their Twitter account. I was going to hope they've got one, actually. Lords of the... What the hell is this? Oh, there's... So, somebody told me that Destiny released the bloody... weapons balance thing. Two-tailed Fox. Solar Rocket now applies 60 plus 30 Scorch stacks instead of burn. The Void Rocket already applies suppress, and the Catalyst completes the trifecta. 10 out of 10. Okay. Okay, wow, my finger slipped. Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen game. Lords of the Fallen... You're taking the piss, aren't you? Right, okay, so now I've just got to Google it. Because it's not on their Twitter. Oh, wait. No, that's getting me to try and wishlist. Nope, I'm not wishlisting your game. I wish it didn't exist instead. Yes, I'm older than 18, you virgin website. If I was on Twitch, I'd be banned for 60 days. Seriously? What have I got to do here? What is going on? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, what the hell? What is this website, Chief? What is this website? Oh, here we go. Are you seeing this? What is this shite? Am I on the right one? I think I've gone to a fan website. It's like they went to the most recent bloody... what am I trying to say here? Website designer said, do all the coolest things you can, and nobody stopped to ask if you should. Like, what is any of this? Like, what is this? Just swinging dick. I'm not even sure if it's got the images I saw. It doesn't. That is so annoying. Hang on, I'm off back. I'll try and find it. I give up. What is that? I hate game websites like that. To be fair, Destiny does it. I don't like it there either. They've got the weird, I'm scrolling down and it's scrolling things to the side instead, like, ooh, aren't we bloody clever? Like a magician learning its first trick. I don't care. It's, by the way. Not there. Got a thing against magicians, apparently. New images. Please, God, find this. Okay, here we go. Found it. Sorry. Like, have I got a... Frig me. These aren't even the images I found. Are you taking the... Give me a second, guys. There it is. Yeah, you've ripped off something there, and you've ripped off something there. Right, here we are. Not to be negative. Here you are. Oh, look. Oh, look. We're a Dark Souls-like. Gee, is this Gaping Dragon? Gee, I don't know. Is it? And then you got this. Oh, is this a Nazgul helmet? Oh, look. The Fell Beast. But 3 heads. We're original here. Skip this bloody song. And then... There's nothing. I don't want to say this is a rip-off. If I was going extreme for a video, this is the bit where I'd say, ahaha, this is Vicar Amelia. No, it's not. It's not. Then I'd back up and say, but like, I don't know, man. Is it just me that just sees a bunch of things that already existed, like one for one, that they barely took inspiration from and said, no, let's just do that, but 1% different? This is Gaping Dog instead of Dragon. This is literally Nazguls and Fell Beasts. Shove it up your arse. Like... I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. It's one of those, I just don't get it. I just don't get why it's being made. In the way that it's being made. I'm not trying to knock. By all means, make a Souls-like. By all means, try again. Why did you call it the same name as the game you made originally, 10 years ago nearly? And why have you blatantly got, I don't know. That's blatantly Gaping Dog. That is Gaping Dog, man. You can't tell me otherwise, respectfully. You just cannot. Well, Mr. Hot with a 5 quid. Fish. And chips. Yeah, definitely. Haddock. Xerox Diamond. Have I been saying 0x? I might just be high. My last name is Bonebreak, and there are no quotes. Oh. I was so confused how that was... Yeah, okay. Cheers for the 2. You broke my brain with that one. You actually got me caught up. Why is the like count only 50%? Because I haven't thought to ask for it. If you've been enjoying this, and you would want to see this again at some point, you know, not every bloody time, don't get me wrong. In the nicest way, I've got no interest in doing this all the time. But, you know, if you're interested, give it one of these. Give it one of those thumbs up. I bought that. Like £10 on Amazon. That's why I think Mortal Shell's a brilliant game. Yeah, it obviously took inspiration from it, but it did its own thing. Really cool concept. You can only heal, for the most part, I think. Yeah, you can only heal from parrying. That's a cool concept. Whether or not you enjoy it, that's fair. That is very, very fair. But yeah. It's just a shame about Mortal Shell for me. It's one of those things where I think it's great, but I really can't play it again. Even if I wanted to for content. I can't believe Mad King's number up here. What the hell? Yeah, I'm surprised how quick time's flown today. You had a whole discussion about dreams, nightmares, reoccurring things for it. It's nuts. I can't get over it. I thought it was to be a disaster. And yet you lot have been bloody becoming members and shit. I liked Mortal Shell. I liked its DLC, the whole roguelike gimmick thing. It's just a shame I don't get on with Dead Cells, and I'm aware drastically different games before anyone starts. It's a shame I haven't gotten on with that. It's just... I loved it, and then I hated it as soon as I discovered the malaise mechanic, which then made me just more open to bitching and moaning about other parts of it. Hey, the music isn't bad, but Elder Scrolls Oblivion is the ultimate. Yeah, you know what? I can't argue with that. The soundtrack to that game... potentially unbeatable. The character, I should say, not even characters, the personality the game had. Unmatched, unbeaten. Can't get close. Also, just to let you know, I used to ask you math. Test my old brain. 7 times 32. I think it's like 200 and... I've lost it. 222, I think. I don't fucking know what I just said. I've already forgotten my own question. I came up with it and I don't even know. Oh, Zenfa! What is going on today? What is going on? Oh, my word. Alright. Good day, Brett. Got off of work, heading for D&D later, so decided to watch for a bit. Also, just got paid to have some money on me. It's bloody free content. I'm not even making actual content here. This is just like disposable stream. Somebody did ask if it's VODed. Yes, it will be VODed. Which is going to be really interesting. What is this track? I love it. What's the best game OST in your opinion? Alright, best ever? Because I know I just said, you know, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but I think best ever? Wind Waker. For me. Like, if we're talking, like, actual... Not an opinionated one, but, just the best you can do in terms of, like, oh, this in existence is the best one. I'm not going to know that one. I haven't been through enough, but Wind Waker. Man, that is just packed to the brim with memorable tracks of absolute fucking joy. Man, I missed that. I am going to do Wind Waker one of these days. For real. Although, honestly, the Halo 2 soundtrack thing that I'm currently listening to really is just going up in my estimation every time I hear Follow. Holy fuck. Have you ever played D&D? No. Remember in the old house... I think it was part of the video as well, one of the behind the tears. In the old house, Luke, and maybe me, I think maybe it was a joint present, can't remember, got Dave a D&D book, but we've never played it still to this day. So bad, I don't know why. There's something about it. Yeah, that's the thing with Wind Waker. Vanilla or randomized, don't know. I don't know. I need to see what other mods that are available that could maybe change the experience that doesn't completely bastardize it. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I definitely do want to do it at some point, though. Where am I? If Destiny had a Hunt Showdown system of getting old content, I would be more okay with spending money. Let me play with more than upfront cost. But just don't let me get the super rare or special stuff and keep those things locked to events. Well, they somewhat do that. Don't worry about it. They love locking stuff behind a get on this game during a holiday. They love doing that. It's ridiculous. Oh, thank you for the support. And Hermagate with the 2. Oblivion is my favourite game ever. Thank you, Brett. I think Wind Waker's #1 and Oblivion's in the top 3. Just don't know where. If I can cheat and pick the Master Chief Collection, then it's definitely number 3. But if collection games aren't allowed, because I can understand why, if they're not, then yeah, I don't know where Halo CE ends up going. 2 or 3, it's hard to say. Oh, corrupted Wind Waker. Well, Chaos mode, right? Ooh. Ooh. Not against it, Chief. Not against it. Really not. What I've seen is changing Link's model to the Grandma. Yeah, that's pretty funny considering all you can do in that game. I've never played Oblivion. I wonder if it's worth it at this point. Well, assuming the world lasts for another 2 years, and it doesn't get DMCA'd, cease and desisted instantly, the Sky Oblivion mod might be up your alley for the ability to experience that to a little bit more of a modern taste and expectation. I think it holds up quality-wise. You know, graphically, it looks like an oil spill. And model-wise, and just the way it controls now, I imagine. I haven't done it. I haven't gone back to play it, but I imagine it's about as clunky as it gets. Skyrim, bad enough. Yeah. I think it'd be worth it if you've got the patience for it. Not that you'd be able to know if you have it until you try it, but yeah. How you doing, Nottingham? But Oblivion's amazing, man. Like, truly top 10 games ever, because it's one of those things where if you rate what it is when it was, that's what makes it go all the way up. It isn't like it fully holds up, but what it was when it was, holy shit, you can fuck Space Invaders and Pong all the way away, I don't care. Those games, like, they had mass. I don't just mean because they're big and had stuff to do. I mean quality, quantity, a story to tell with a purpose and a point, and probably the best quest in any RPG-styled game ever with the whodunit in Oblivion. Absolutely, 100% the best. And the cheese of having like 7 voice actors, barring Stephen? What? Stephen? Patrick Stewart and Sean Bean. Don't know where I got Stewart. Stephen even. Fuck off. Apparently it was there. Getting them swapped right now. Having 7 voice actors for hundreds of characters and getting them to read it out alphabetically as opposed to, you know, in the context of the quest you're getting. So when you're doing a quest with voice lines back to back, you're hearing Margaret from 4 PM and then Margaret 8 PM. It's not good. It's really just back to back. That's a choice, my dude. That is a choice. Stephen Bean, shut up. I need to go back and do Demon Souls again, but I just can't be arsed with a console being hooked up. It makes me mad, pisses me off, and makes me bored. Doesn't excite me, using consoles. This isn't even PC elitism. This is just... cables. Setup. Inferior frame rate. Not because it's better on PC, you know, the poverty, it's just better on PC. It's more accessible. I can work with it more. I can customize it more. I can make it more bloody attuned to what I need and want it to be. And somebody asked what my favorite Monster Hunter game is. Beside World, because it's got to be the most obvious and easy answer ever for anyone. Monster Hunter Ultimate 2 for the PSP. Not even Vita. Not even Vita. Oh, I don't mean graphically. Oh, it looks worse. I just mean, you know, usually customization-wise, me being able to, like, just handle it better than it being on a console, and let me play it on my PC, dude. That's it. It can look the same. It can have the same everything. Just let me open it on this. That's all. I don't want to have multiple bloody things running in my room. The electricity bill is high enough as it is, alright? I know, whoa, the content creator that makes money by making stupid noises and faces for a living. But, like, hot damn, the electricity bill has gone all the way up. I don't know. I don't know. You mean check your last comment? Where? How am I going to find this thing? I don't even know where it is. Why do people do this? I'm actually all for people and copy and pasting comments rather than being like, can you check my last comment? It's like, fucking where? Where is it? I don't know where it is. I just scrolled. I don't know how long. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. You have my permission to copy and paste it.
Once again, how hard my job is. But how is anybody else in the world? I know UK it's been affected. Electricity bills, have they, like, gone up 4 times for anyone else? Or is it just us in this cupboard of a country being fleeced? Wait, what? There? Let me just rerun what just happened here. Can you check my last comment, please? I would love your thoughts on it. Then everything I just said applies to that. The response was there. There's nothing else there. It's not a thing. EU got messed up for power by the Ukraine. Ah, okay. So it wasn't just. There's some solace in that, I guess. Go to live mode. No, I'm on live chat. I'm on it. I'm just gonna scroll till I find it. Hang on. Is this it? Idiots that work at Shadow of, they can make us play during Morgoth Age and Rise of Sauron with so much content as the players in Nazgul even... They've got so much to choose from, but they insisted on tying it into the films for some reason in the end. They insisted on making it film accurate. Heavens knows why. Huh? Oh, thank you, Mika, for also doing that. Cheers. I should say that's what I ended up finding, I say. It bothers me how they gimped and limited themselves for that. Sorry I missed it. Sorry, man. What is this? This sounds like something else. This does not sound like Halo to me. Not a knock, but I feel like this is on another playlist. No, I guess not. That's fine. Oh, you've been in top chat the whole time. You know what I hate about YouTube? That chat mode. Live chat. Top chat. Why does that exist? And if I pop it out, after already picking live chat, it'll go back to top chat. Pants, mate. Utter underwear. Unbelievable levels of syphilitic shit. And it is going well, BMN. Same for you. Really do. Sounds like some Persona-like RPG menu. No, Halo 2. All Halo 2, apparently. That was something. Oh, I hope Halo ends up having good games. Did you hear about this? This is a new one, right? And yeah, Persona is not a game style for me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I have no idea. I've got nothing. I've got no investment, no involvement. Did you hear about this? Because you know how 343 got gutted by, like, what, 50, 60% of their, I think it's their player base. I mean, that's more than that for the player base. For their developers. Well, apparently, they weren't spending their time making content for Halo Infinite in-engine, in-game. No, apparently, this is nuts. Apparently, they were spending their time using the Unreal Engine to make demos/concepts to pitch as actual games for Halo Infinite or Halo itself. Maybe I should say DLC. That's nuts to me. That it was more time. I heard that and it's just like, wow. I'm not saying the engine they're using needs to be scrapped. Maybe it just needs more time and then rough around the edges will go and then they could use that. But it's just the fact that they cut their losses and used the Unreal Engine to do that, to pitch stuff, is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. It's nuts to me that Halo Infinite's in the weird situation it's in, and certain affinity? Right? Still making the supposed Battle Royale. Project Tatanka. I don't know, it's called that for some reason. So, I'm praying Halo gets good again. I am. It's not a joke. And I think it can. Halo Infinite's alright right now. But alright isn't what you need when everyone's played it and made their mind up and left and probably not coming back. You need like a soft reboot relaunch. I mean, the game still doesn't have in-game bloody... my brain. Like, ranks. I know it's a basic thing, and why do you need it? But it is a basic thing. How does it not have it? Forge can only go so far when not all of the stuff that's being made is being put in the game. I don't know, man. They need to figure out a soft relaunch or something. Not like start the game again, I just mean marketing-wise. They need to be able to say, hey, look, game is here. They need to stop releasing games half, not even half, quarter finished. Jeez. It's a sad state of affairs, man. I'm just waiting for when Destiny, Destiny 2, renames itself to either just Destiny, then calls Destiny 1 Destiny Legacy or some shit, or renames itself to something else. It's got to happen at some point. I see this game going on forever. Just have a different executable on Steam and consoles for all the stuff you don't want to sunset but inevitably do in one big bulk. Go on, do it. I don't know. I was sorry to hear it, man. Happy to hear you better. Raziel, happy to hear you better. Oh, glad you enjoyed the content. There will be more. There will be plenty more. It's just getting around to editing it. Every now and then, I just fucking skip a whole syllable and sound crazy. Who's my favorite bald hero / villain? I just need you to know, I do not necessarily identify from my hairstyle or lack thereof. Favorite bald hero or villain? What the... I'm genuinely trying to find an answer, by the way. I just don't really know what it is. I haven't got a clue. Nothing's coming to mind. I've never really labeled him as bald. I'm going to say Eggman as an out. Yeah. Oh, I could say Kratos, though, to be fair. There it is. You know what? Maybe Hitman. In hero or villain, really subjective considering some of the things you can make that guy do. Tifa Cloud. Final Fantasy VII is watching. The Ladle Challenge. On the Chandra right now. That's nuts. Oh, the answer's Lex Luthor. There you go. Actually, for real, that is the answer. When done right, obviously. Friggin... Ah, I forgot his name! The Smallville actor. Bloody... No! Michael Rosenbaum? Might be his name? He was in bloody... Yeah, this is second movement of the Odyssey, Mika. You're saying this song's weird. 8 minutes long. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. You could say The Rock. Yeah, I love The Rock. The same character in 8 different franchises now. My favourite. Man, that guy's boring. Black Adam was a good film, though. I stand by it. Not great. Wasn't amazing, but it'll do. Factorio increased its price by $5. That's a random one. Typically these days, games just go on sale and slash their price permanently. I mean, Factorio's a solid game. I just don't know what the price was originally. So I don't know how bad that is. But I liked Black Adam. It made absolutely no sense that that was Black Adam, considering if anyone knows what the character's supposed to be. It makes absolutely no pissing sense. But it was a fun film. As long as you just, you know, accept and know the fact that it's not going to have a sequel. It's fine. It was or is now $30. Either way, I don't think it's that bad. It's one of those things, obviously, I already own it. So it's like, doesn't affect me. I'm not being charged the $5. It being $35 now, that's fine. It's great quality for, or value for money still. I don't know. It's tough. It is what it is. What can you do? It's not a subscription model, at least. At least they aren't charging you that retroactively. I say that as if that's a possibility. EA would love to be able to do that. Oh, what's that? You bought that on sale? Well, actually, as it turns out, changed our mind. We'd like to get full value from you now. You've just been charged $7 grand because you bought all the DLCs when they were half price. That's it, Brett. Laugh at your own joke. No one else will. Oh, that was nice. Hydrate, stretch your legs. Hydrate, stretch your legs. Go on, do it. Oh, you reminded me, as I said back in the Shadow of stuff, a Hitman Nemesis system. Oh, we have to kill the target before your rival. Oh! I thought you meant you keep trying to assassinate someone and then they have a chance of surviving. And then that ties into the next time you try and do that mission, and then they learn your patterns and how you did it last time and avoid it and then counter you in some way. Your idea is just as good, but that's where my brain went. Oh. What do you mean, when am I going to do the other endings in Elden Ring? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're nuts. Originally, on the first time I ever streamed, I did the Rani ending. That's probably the best one in my opinion. Over on the group channel, we did... Oh no, we did the Madness ending on that, didn't we? Actually, never mind, I've only done 2 ending. Never mind, I thought I did more, and I was like, actually. But no, I am wrong as fuck. When is Ladle? When the DLC adds it, if it does? I couldn't... There is no joke weapon, sadly, in Elden Ring, that is anywhere near as funny and easily memeable as the Ladle. Ah. The weathered straight sword is like the closest thing because it's basic and primitive and kind of shit. The finger? Yeah, but isn't that good damage? Isn't that good? If I'm wrong and that isn't good damage, I might. That's not a joke. And apparently the other 4 endings are all pretty much the same cinematically, but lore-wise they're all different because apparently it's all just sitting on a throne. Yeah, because the finger's good damage. The joke about the ladle is that it was, well, one, because you could get it somewhat good damage if you did the right bloody blessings, which are... Blessings? Whatever it was. That I did in the end. Because, you know, you get toward the end in the DLCs and it's like, Jesus, help me. But... the reason it was so bad is because it was so small as well. It was like, it had low range, potentially, low damage. There was nothing good as a carry, no backup, it was just good luck. Maybe I'll do what Mika did and go all the way through the new game cycles as quick as I can, and then put it on the max, and then try and find what is, air quotes, the worst weapon. Because I saw somebody say fists. I'd love to do that if they didn't do literally single-digit damage. Pretty much no matter what. Unless I level to 99 strength, right? And then they do maybe 1 to 200. And if they do, I'm serious, if you level to 99 strength, God, that's gonna take so long. And they do that much damage, right? Like 2 to 300. I think about it. No joke. No joke. Because that's much better than just picking a shit straight sword, which is mostly fine. They don't. No, it deserves the other one. That's bad. That's bad. And no, durability is not a thing. That sucks. That truly, fully, absolutely, 100% bloody sucks. Torch? Maybe. Don't count it out. Maybe. Could use a whip. They're not that bad. Half of them can bleed, because half the weapons in the bloody game do. I wish that weren't true. I wish that weren't true. Oh, a shield run. I don't know. Use the finger, but don't upgrade it. Fair. That could work. That's reasonable. I saw somebody ask if I'd stream the other Sonic games I haven't done. Well, make content on, I guess, because it's one and the same. Well, there is some Wii games. There are some English. The motion control nightmares. That could be a thing. Not joking. Not saying that for the sake of just... Ooh. Maybe. Like, that's the thing. I've always wanted to do it, air quotes. I do dread the audio for that, as I will be likely accidentally smacking the shit out of the desk 1,000,001 times. You want to read the Season 20 sandbox patch? Oh, I cracked my chest doing that. How the hell did I do that? Yeah, maybe. In what way? Like me do it, or you do the... oh, no, never mind. Yeah, me do it. Okay. I wasn't sure if you're going to do the old classic where you copied and pasted it. Don't worry, I am not expecting you to do that. I just didn't know. Yeah, I've got that now open, so I could if I wanted to. Black Knight was surprisingly a fun game. It's not, not a good Sonic game. The old Resident Evil 5 conundrum, eh? Fine game, bad Resident Evil. Mostly. Story was fine. The gameplay, I don't know. Oh shit, did I miss Vantalogic thing and not say it? Bad to Destiny for me, sorry. I would be more okay with the cost of the base game given the actual 100 to 150 hours of content. It isn't just to unlock the spend hours farming for a special tree branch and one shiny coin. 200 character limit isn't the best for that. I'm surprised I can't unlock that for mods or VIPs or members or something. That's the real membership thing that you need, alright? Hear me out, YouTube gaming, with the membership shit. Longer messages. Right, you do it with super chats. Longer messages for members. Not to a ridiculous extent. 200 character limit? Bring it up to 450. Maybe 500. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Go on. Right, bloody hell, it's from Chris Proctor, this one. I might read that here and there. Like, you know? Like, why not? Red Reticle is now enabled on PC. What is this, Halo Infinite? Jeez Louise. There's a lot of something here, and I wouldn't even know, like, where to start caring. Holy shit. Like, you know when you get balance patches for games that you play and care about? I find it impossible to care when they start breaking down, like, the exact numbers one for one. Like, what is this? Let me actually just give you an example. Machine guns. Rapid fire frame. Time to kill reduced from 0.53 to 0.47. It's like... So fair enough. Machine guns got buffed. Linear... Oh, hey, Destiny heads. Linear fusions. 15% damage reduction. Except for Sleeper Simulant and Queen Breakers. Just saying. Maybe. But I don't know, when patch notes start getting so specific, I skip the specific bits. You know, I don't care. I am not interested in the exact one-for-ones. The miniature stat breakdowns. You know? I don't need that. I'm good. Oh, I just need, like, the basics. Like, machine guns, damage increased by 10%. Solid. Heavy grenade launchers. There's too much here. Increased damage for champions, mini-bosses, bosses, and vehicles by 20%. Minors, that's minor enemies, don't start, 40%. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, dude. This music's solid, by the way. I don't even care if this gets climbed. Ow! Oh! Kinetic weapons now multiplied from 1.05 to 1.1. Kinetic special damage 1.05 to 1.15. There's also a kinetic damage type perk coming in Lightfall. Why didn't you tell me about it, you bitch? If you've missed, I've heard a Destiny ARG called Letting Go that literally, eerily released a few months in July 2011, shortly after the game was teased by Bungo in January that same year. Don't think so. Who's that in the background supposed to be, by the way? Oh! It's Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps / The Grumps fame. Because, you know, 10-minute Power Hour is probably the best thing they've ever made, and I love every single one they do. Yeah. They made body pillows. Danny's around here somewhere. I don't know where. I was like, what the hell do you mean? In the background. Completely forgot that was a thing. Oh. So have you been enjoying the stream then? Alright, as far as a nothing's going on, chill, hang out, just chat situation. Lay it on me. You can do a rating out of 10 if you think that's easy to communicate, but I don't know how people rate numbers, so probably not, right? Oh, use words, will you, little bitch? Ow. I regret that. It's nice to just talk, I agree. 67 times 90, it's easy. It's fucking 603. Wait, what? No. Oh, no, not 6... I did the basic math, then forgot to add the 0. Alright. I'll take a mulligan on that. I did the legwork there, alright? You know the actual zero's all I needed to add and I didn't. Forgive me. Is I? Oh, you killed me, ukulele. Oh, wait. No, you didn't. I'm still alive. No, I'm gone. Pretty much across the board unanimous. Brett's better at math than me. Anything where you times by 9 with all the zeros or whatever, take the zeros away and just fucking deduct it from itself with a... You know what? Maybe that isn't simple. Deduct it from itself by shifting it one. Shifting it over. Yeah, no, I've heard myself say that out loud. That's not that simple. By the way, I'm now going to start talking about this Destiny bullshit real quick. Just out of mere interest. We'll see. We'll see. I will be playing Wo Long Fallen Dynasty when it's out. Saw that on Steam. Don't know why. Don't know how. But it was there, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Ruinous Effigy feels voidy, and slamming the Transmutation Sphere was an obvious place to put an additional effect. Transmutation Sphere now suppresses. Slam, by the way, slam. That's a bingo. Oh, I'm not doing 890 times 768, mate. That can't happen. That just can't. That's not happening. That's too complex for me. And I have played, well, not since we streamed it, but since the stream of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I'm 100% sure, not since you've probably heard of all the shit, but did you see the trick question they have during math class? No, actually, that doesn't come to mind. I ain't got a clue. Ruinous Effigy actually got buffed. That's nuts. Leviathan's Breath. Okay. It reduced the PvP damage, blah-de-blah. Da-da-da-da-da. You also fixed that. I've started using Leviathan's Breath, by the way. If you don't know, let me just show you. It's this great big massive bow with essentially a Rambo explosive tip. Watch. Oh, you fuck. It would have blown them all up without him blowing it up. Bastard. It's really cool. It now applies volatile. Oh, and it's got increased damage. Increased damage against champions by 30%. Dude, I started getting interested in this weapon at the right time. Wow. Destiny's good, you know. You know, after this balance patch, looking at this, there's a long list of things being buffed here. There's seemingly some nerfs. I've seen people saying Vice Stinger's getting nerfed. Big Rip, one of my favorite perks. Or Origin traits, that's the word. I wasn't really perk. Oh boy. 1,000 voices. I really don't care. Mostly. Each explosion now applies 10 plus 5 with Ember of Ashes. Scorch stacks. I don't really know how good Scorch is overall. Interesting. What's the catalyst? Oh, does it say there's a catalyst for Leviathan's Breath? Does it even... It doesn't mention anything about a catalyst unless I'm insane. Unless you want to... Oh, wait. No, because I've already got one. Oh, right. Sorry. Draw time decreases after every precision hit. Maximizes quiver size. There you go. It's not even got that. Sorry. I thought he was in this. I was like, oh, I don't see that. Sunshot. Explosions on kill now apply 10 plus 5 Scorch stacks. Again, Ember of Ashes. If ever you hear me say that, that's what that is. Polaris Lance. Perfect 5th shot now applies 40 plus 20 Scorch stacks. Always liked Polaris Lance. Used it in PvP for I don't know how long. Absolutely swept the floor with people. Two-tailed Fox, a tough competition. Solar Rocket now applies 60 plus 30. The Void Rocket already applies Suppress. And the Catalyst completes the trifecta. What does that mean, excuse me? So Two-tailed Fox will have Jolted? Is that what you're saying? Oh! Alright then. Got my final kill for Malfeasance with that bow. Nice. Oh, so it's three-tailed fox then. Oh, man, this is interesting. Prometheus Lens as a utility. Added the incandescent perk to the catalyst. Okie dokie. Grand Overture. Switch the catalyst to use blind.
That could be good.
Oh, jolted or blinding. Oh, yeah, good point. Huh. Oh, that seems to be all those, sadly. Added a reticle element to the Manticore, showing current stacks of anti-grav repulsor. Hipfire reticles, I don't fucking know. That's all that says. I'm sorry. I ain't got a clue. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Wait, what? Rewind rounds will now be appearing on more weapons in Lightfall, but was custom built to only work with Vaulted Glass weapon set. We've tweaked it to be more general purpose. Cool. I don't even remember what it does. I've forgotten what it does. What does rewind rounds do again? Keep getting shot, you get more ammo with some bollocks? I don't even remember what that is. Oh, I don't care about Eager Edge. Boring. Renamed blinding nades to disorienting nades. Alright, Ace, who cares? Vice Stinger. It now only reloads 25% of the magazine. That is an instant scrap of any gun that you used primarily for Vice Stinger. RIP. RIP. Oh well. That's a big oof. That's big. Well, I mean, I'm still thinking I can't wait for that, but that Vice Stinger nerf is big. I didn't expect that. That sucks. That really does. That's a shame. Oh, my back. Oh, the creepy thing is it decrypted to mention characters who died, like Cade, and the uploader was named... Oh, I don't know how to say that one. Joyous. Or the name is Charlemagne's sword, and the Charlemagne is one of the submines. I really hope we end up getting a breakdown fully of what the original story for Destiny was supposed to be, because we've got elements of it that are happening. Oh, he's curious. Rewind rounds, the more hits you have at the end of the mag, it reloads the mag based on the amount of hits. So ambitious assassin without needing the kill, then, yeah? Basically? Am I hearing that right? Oh, any advice on playing Tainted Lost? Because trying to play him is like having a firecracker shoved down your throat. Didn't do it for me. I couldn't give you any advice because I did not really succeed at it. Sorry. Not trying to be a knob, but that's the truth. I'll play Destiny again if we get Destiny 3. Oh, you like a clean slate wipe where you can start off at the same point as everyone else? Maybe after, Final Shape? Is that the one? I forgot which one's actually the end. What the name of it is. In a year or two. And yeah, somebody asked me that earlier. Yeah, I'll be doing Wukong when it comes out. Yeah.
Absolutely. There's no reason not to. Can't wait.
I say I can't wait. That's not true. I'm not, like, massively excited, but, like, it's something to do. And it looks good. Looks like high quality. So, yeah, it'll be good. And I feel like the Isaac mods that are substantial enough to go, oh, yeah, have kind of run out at the moment. So that isn't to say no to ever doing it, but more of a don't expect it soon. Sadly. Sorry. Oh, there you go. This is, the whatchamacallit perk run about 50 to 60% return damage for primaries, 30 to 40 for specials. Makes sense. Genuinely makes sense. It's a shame I just don't use those guns.
At all. At all.
And of course I'm going to be playing Lightfall. I'll probably find the excuse to stream it because I'm a little slag. Probably. Better than this, where I'm just playing it in the background secretly like I'm ashamed of myself, because I am. Kind of. Oh. None of them were good. There's just certain guns that don't do it for me, and pretty much all the Vault was just, I don't care. The only good one was Fatebringer, right? Who gives a fucking toss? Oh. Oh, I was about to say it's current year on the 24-hour clock. No, it's not. One more minute. It's 2022 at the moment for me. Oh, I forgot, yeah. Rewind rounds wasn't an origin trait. It was an actual perk. It's garbage. Who gives a shit? Yeah, never mind. I forgot about that. I thought it was an origin trait. Yeah, never mind. That perk is trash. Seriously, you've got the weapons this season that have got bloody... What is it called? Let me say it. Rasputin's Arsenal, breaking a target's shield, partially reloads this weapons magazine. You go and do a Lost Sector, a Legendary, and you pop one, it pops all the others, and your gun's full of fucking ammo. Rewind round should be an intrinsic, dude. I'm telling you. Oh, that's my opinion on Osteo Streaker. If you use it in PvP, I want to beat you to death. Other than that, it's a great gun. Absolutely fantastic. Hey, Brent, have you thought? Do you mean fought? Fought Astel on Elden Ring, and if so, how did you beat him? How did I beat Astel? Running up to his head and just trying to out-survive his damage by smacking his head until he died before I did. There was not a lot of brain power put into fighting Astel for me. Real big weakness. His, like, slamming ring attacks, which I kept thinking I could jump over or roll through, and timing-wise, it does it quicker than you can possibly roll through it, at least in my experience, so... Big sack of wank. my opinion on Titanfall 2. EA killed it. They put it between their own game, Battlefield, and COD, and then it died and never got a chance again. Now it's just the lore for Apex Legends. Sucks, it's a shame, and I really feel bad. Really feel bad for those that worked on it. Sons of the Forest releases 23rd this month. Awesome, thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Need to remember that. Have you seen the teaser the Valheim devs have shown for the upcoming Ashlands area? If it's all just a blog post, yes I have. Looks interesting. His grabber pissing me off. Yeah. Yeah, that grab is... I love the version that I saw thanks to Vardy Video, where its weird other version that's dead can end up doing a grab attack if it's really close to death, where there's like 10 of them all at once trying to do it. It's absolutely ace, isn't it? Pisses me off. Thought about going back and doing an endless... I do want to do Frostpunk at some point. Yeah. I do want to do Frostpunk at some point. Honestly, if ever I'm feeling like this again, but don't want to do solely just a chat thing and have some through line and narrative with a game, we'll do Frostpunk again. And that's not because it was one of the first VODs ever uploaded where the chat went fucking insane. The chat. The community. With everything popping off in every single bloody bastarding sense. Alright, last I heard, Titanfall 2 was so broken people could somehow hack your ship by having the game installed? Okay. You've got Astal Stars of Darkness and Voidborn. Isn't it something like Natural Born? Yeah. We're playing Dead Space Remake. I have done that. It's not for me. Maybe Dave and Luke could do it and enjoy it. Like, seriously? Not kidding. It's not for me. I don't enjoy the way it plays, sadly. As for Resident Evil, yes, you're absolutely getting a Resident Evil 4 remake when it comes out. Absolutely. What happened to the Dynasty game that you did a single video about? Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, it's one of those things. I just don't really feel like it works for content, sadly. Unless I do a very long form version of it with a lot of hours put in and a lot cut out, so the process of time gets like fucking quicker and quicker. I don't know. But that means like streaming it several times, and I don't know how that would go. Not a very exciting or funny game to watch. You could do funny stuff with it in the long form, but as I said, it's a lot of time investment. Don't know. Oh, there's a cat outside meowing at me. Sorry, that startled the shit out of me. It's mostly because the... Oh, I'll be back. The window's about to break. Holy shit. Oh, man. Ooh! You know what? Oh! Sorry about that. The window is like being blown off of the hinges. Shockingly by the wind. Oh! I've now stolen. Nope. Stolen! A Nutella biscuit? They're really good. They shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know if it was actually going to break or anything, but it was 90 degrees. I didn't really, feel like leaving that now I realised. Big whoops. I can't believe how much I've enjoyed this. Really can't. And no Hermagate. When I say I'm going to do something in a video, 9 times out of 10 I don't do it. I thought about playing LA Noire on stream. I want a Chaos mod for that. You give me some form of corrupted version of that, I'm doing it. Brett Mounds, you came out with booze. Would you review it with the pals? Not much of a booze drinker. But as far as content goes for Tearable, / stuff we make for it but end up putting on the main anyway because cock it. Maybe. Why not stream Payday 2? They're making the 3rd one now, right? Just saying. Might as well wait. How you doing, Elblood? First stream of its kind here. No one at any point has ever thought to do a stream of just talking. No one. That's a joke. For those in the back that didn't get it, that was an attempt at comedy. Go on then, cock it. Food reviews? Like I need the opportunity to get fatter. Friggin' hell. Got a lot of faith in me, man. Oh, wait, where's Sarah Wall's question? Sarah Wall, have I played V Rising? V Rising. V Rising. Holy shit, what's V Rising? I know I've played it. Freaking hell, what? I don't remember this game. What is it? I know I've played it. Hang on, let me go on my games. Wait until I find it. The vampire sandbox game? Oh, yeah. No, I did not like that, sadly. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's well made. It's honestly so it's not there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, May. Bloody hell, I don't feel bad forgetting about that. Nearly a year. Barely played it. Yeah, it's good. It is good, don't get me wrong. But it's not my I don't like anything that looks and plays like that, really. It's not fun to me. It's just not. Unfortunately. It's nothing. It doesn't do anything. I've got nothing. Look at this. Look at this guy. Yeah, look at my guy. Are you ready? Look at my guy. Let's get rid of that stupid friggin' helmet. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. Yeah, there it is. If I didn't need the noob helmet. There I am. Yeah, put that on your weekly fashion thing. Give me the emblem. Oh, yeah, V Rising. I completely forgot about it. I absolutely forgot that existed. Tells you the impression it left on me, I'm afraid. As said, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not something I'll ever go back to, ever. It's not even one of those things that's bad for content and I'd play on my own time. It's not a good fit for me. Not a good fit. We continue with the cat channel. If I could get somebody to film it for me and somewhat edit it, yeah, but I am busy enough with the thing that I need to be able to actually pay Luke and Dave, you know? So I've got to try and figure that one out. I've got to try and get regular content out that can be air quotes relied on. Assuming that's even true anymore. I've not heard any updates for Day of the Dragons. You see good reviews on Steam for it. Who knows? Maybe it's actually alright now. I haven't a damn clue. Cat body cam? Oh, right, on them. Is it obvious? I did not realise that you... I thought you meant I wear body cam and then cat's there. That's not what I would imagine to be all that much of a good time. My brain has been turned off. I'm all types of stupid. What's my favourite game that I've never heard anyone talk about? That is such a specific one. I'm going to be sitting here for days wondering about that. Damn Stormnade bitch. Yeah, not a clue, to be honest. Probably just a mobile game. Oh, what? Yeah, probably just a mobile game. Well, honestly, at this point, with the way it's going, give it enough time, it could be Halo Infinite. No one is going to be talking about that for very long. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Favourite COD game? Ever, at any point, Modern Warfare 2, you know, the original broken one. Recently, in the past few years, Modern Warfare 2, the... I don't even know. The Hulu one. Lol. I can't wait for this game to get actual dedicated servers when they make the unofficial Destiny 3. But yeah. I never played Infinity Blade. I always wanted to. I always wanted to play that mobile game by Epic with the big, stupid, goofy sword. I remember seeing stuff for it. But then just never played it. Never had the chance, and now it's dead, apparently. It's just, Divided has just told me. Has anyone recommended Goat Sim 3 yet? I shouldn't scoff at that. I should just do it. It looks like it'd be funny. But for whatever reason, every time I see that, I'm like, what? How did they make yet another one? You know? It baffles me, and it's not that I think it'll be bad. What? Ah, fuck you. I'm surprised no one's asked about Fortnite. Not because it's good or anything. Just because it recently did a whole event, didn't it? I swear it did. I swear I saw Tim with a thumbnail of it or something. I don't know. I actually like Fortnite, for the record. I don't play it anymore. I did for a bit. I actually airquotes got back into it. Eat shit, bitch. And you, and your friend. Imagine wiping the floor with a primary. It's like, ew. I hate people that use special weapons in this. So, you know, fight fire with fire, I guess. I'm not gonna get any kills. Move, you numpty. I'm dog shit. I hate myself. Yeah. I don't know, Fortnite's just one of those games. Fortnite's one of those games where you got the patience for it. And if you do, you don't have time to play anything else for the most part. Same with this game, but for very different reasons. As far as a multiplayer game goes, though, solid. I've played Borderlands. Yeah, first one was great. Skip the second one, which was a mistake because it's the best one. Borderlands 3 was a sack of dog shit. Sack of wanky cocks. Cannot get over the... Well, it's not coming from a place of, oh, you've offended me. But the story just being, aren't streamers bad? It's like, is that it? And by then, I just... The gameplay always was that type of RPG looter shooter. It was always, you know, like bullet spongy and not that involved shooting, but it just felt the worst in that game. It felt the worst. It felt like I was aiming my TV remote at a screen, lowering a volume bar, more than it did aiming a gun at someone and shooting them to death. It's just uninvolved, uninteresting gunplay, I'm afraid. Which is nuts, because it had so many stupid, funny, good perks. The Fallen, thank you for the 6. Would you ever consider playing Destiny with fans, maybe like a dungeon or something? Did that the other day. As a, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing for this stream. I've still got 2 hours and I don't want to end yet. Yeah, technically doing that right now. Technically. Yeah. It's one of those things that I'd love to do every now and then, like, if ever this content resonated, you know, on channel for videos and stuff, I'd do it regularly and make, like, I'd say carries, but, you know, you'd be carrying me. Dungeons, and every now and then a raid or whatever the fuck, try and do solo stuff, even though I'm garbage at it. Absolutely trash magnet. I hate you. Who uses Witherhoard in momentum control? You're a slut that doesn't get shagged. You're awful. You're an absolute bitch boy, mate. I hate people that use special weapons in this mode. There's something wrong with you. I'm not playing that again. But yeah. Fancy Pants Adventure? You're just saying stuff now. Now you're just making it up. Now you're just talking nonsense. I ain't got a damn clue. What time is it? It's been 2 hours. I might call it just because I feel like I'm running out of momentum. But for real, I actually do feel like I'm running out of gas and steam here. I appreciate you all being here for today. It's been... What the hell's Raft Wars? I'll probably be back on Friday. I don't know. I think I forgot to say this. I know that I kept saying we were planning on going to London for the next 2 days. And to go buddy watch thingy. But my anxiety kicked in like a son of a bitch. And I bailed on that one like a prick. So I've got a lot of editing to do in the next couple of days. So you might not... You know, don't call it a gown too. What do you mean, what's that weird-ass ship? It's just a legendary. I just like it. It's big. Lol. I'll be staying in and editing, and I might on Friday end up just trying to edit a lot more, because I've got hours on top of hours to do. Like, I've got 3 hours, no, 2.5 hours of Elden Ring. I've got like 11, 12 maybe hours on Sonic, and I've got like the Forspoken 3-hour thing to do as well. Why I like so low. It's one of those things. Likes don't typically get a lot of engagement from people that wouldn't otherwise do it without doing it naturally unless they're told, and yeah, that's it. Haven't said it. Didn't feel like begging for it on a stream that it was just me sitting around doing roughly nothing, you know? So if you enjoyed it and you haven't, yeah, feel free, communicate that. Oh no, it wasn't a mistake to have done this. Did the stream die? No, but it is ending. Editing streams sort of thing. I don't know. There's something about it. I don't like doing that. I really don't. I don't like the idea of that. I'd probably spend more time reading chat than getting work done anyway, so I'd be just as distracted as I usually am. Oh, any interest in Wolf Hearts, aka EA Monster Hunter? What the hell do you mean by that? EA made it, or, you know, haha, money grabbing? Because either way, you've just swiftly told me why I shouldn't care. So yeah, might be back on Friday, doing my damnedest to get videos done, because they are going to be longer videos. So they're going to take obviously longer, but still, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Wild Hearts. I still don't know what that is. Hang on. Let me just do a. I was going to say a Google. Let me just do a Steam. Please tell me it's on Steam. Wild Hearts. Did I get that right? £60. Looks like it's right. What am I doing? Hang on. Let me close Destiny. Who cares? Oh yeah. I forgot, you can see it down there. Oh, screw it. This is gonna get D-maxed. What am I doing? I don't know, we'll just skip through it. I mean, that... Sorry. Is that not just one for one of the Monster Hunters from... One of the monsters from Monster Hunter? Is that not? I just, like... Alright, I mean, maybe I'm interested. Jesus... Lord and Moses, that is just Monster Hunter. The models. You could tell me that they licensed it. You could literally tell me... I don't care about the music. You could literally tell me they licensed this from... Capcom? My head's gone. This is literally just Monster Hunter, but someone else made it, so it won't be as good. This is literally like, oh hey, you want to play Dim Souls? No, I don't. I'd rather play Dark Souls. What the fuck? I mean, I say that. I shouldn't say no. Because maybe we could do that with the guys, and that'd be, you know, if it's co-op, right? Surely that's multiplayer. Yeah, it's got co-op. Oh, it says user-defined tags. I think we all know that isn't necessarily... No. Oh, no, cross-platform multiplayer. There you go. Maybe we could give that a go if I need more of a tax write-off that month. This month? It's this month. Okay. It's not even ha-ha. I'm trying to make a joke. That literally looks exactly like Monster Hunter. Like, no exaggeration. Just let me get that shot again. Look. How is this not literally just Monster Hunter? I don't know, man. Something about it.
Pre-purchase Wild Hearts today. You'll get some chat stamps and an emote.
Who gives a shit? And the deluxe edition is just fashion and emotes. I don't give a frig, mate. What is the matter with people? I don't know. And it's by Koei, the same guys who make Dynasty Warriors. Oh shit, it is. Also making Wo Long, the Fallen... So, okay. Wow, yeah, they made Nioh. Yeah, I'm gonna love that, isn't it? Wait, I'm gonna love that, isn't it? Fucking hell. I'm definitely getting tired. Yeah, alright. Make of that what you will, everybody. Make of that what you will. I'm not saying no to it, but I do need you to know that looks like the most blatant, hey, shall we make a game like this, that I've ever seen. I'm curious at the very least. You know, we'll probably do that day 1 or 2, because it will release at 6 PM for us, you know, an hour after they leave. So, yeah, maybe. Why not? Friggin' hell. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you now. I'm gonna run away. I still don't know how they got away with making that game. Happy bloody birthday to you, Bet2KO1. I'd give you a happy birthday much sooner if I knew about it, unless, of course, time zone-wise, it's only just become it. Either way, happy bloody birthday to you. Hope you have a fantastic one. It's good because you get to make special structures mid-fight to help kill the monster or give some airtime for attacks. Oh. Monster Hunter Fortnite, technically. In a way. Right, yeah, said, I'll love you and leave you. I should probably stream Friday, but there's a chance I don't. A chance. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for making this membership number as high as it is. Cheers and thanks. Look after yourselves. Hydrate, stretch your legs. Wait for me to play that Monster Hunter game in case it's bad. Might be another Forspoken. Can't believe I